The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Glenn Frazier, and welcome to the Pregame show here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Today, the Central Crew brings you a Class 3A District 2 matchup between number 1 ranked Smyrna at 5-1, overall 2-0 in the district, and the home team, the 5th ranked Dover Senators, with an overall record of 5-2, 2-1 in the conference, and they lost their last game last week, 21-0 at Sussex Central. This is the First State Ortho Game of the Week. Let me bring in my broadcast partner and producer for today's game, Pat Gariantes. Pat, Dover had its high-powered offense silenced by Central last week. Now they have to contend with one of, if not the best defense in the state in the Smyrna Eagles.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Glenn. And this very well may be the top group. There's no weaknesses here.
No.
There's no weaknesses. Up front, Brandon West, Nate Chandler, C.J. Kearney, Julian Charles-Gar, specifically Charles-Gar, Chandler, West. Those guys get after it. West, I believe, is the all-time sacks leader already at Smyrna with 7 sacks on the season. He's only a junior, Glenn. Then you go to Nate Chandler, 44 tackles, 19 of them for loss, 9 sacks. These guys just, they make plays. Charles-Gar's got 3 sacks. Then you go to the second level, Cole Moyer. He's just all over the field, the junior linebacker, 7 tackles for loss. Then you see Jenkins, 30 tackles overall. Junior Durnall, 60 tackles.
Unbelievable.
60 tackles. Steven Truck Driver, I know is one of the best nicknames in the state as well. I mean, they just, and then you go Galban, Corey Williams in the back, Stinnett, Spears in the back in that secondary. This is one of the best groups in the state, if not the best group in the state. And you're right, Dover's got their hands cut out for them with this.
Of course, Dover's led by Jaquan Kilby, the junior running back, who has carried the ball 94 times for 737 yards and scored 8 touchdowns. He's joined in the backfield by seniors Eric Carter and Tyrone Abrams. This is senior day here at Dover High, their final regular season game here at home at Dover High. So those two possibly playing their final games here on the Dover High turf. Nasheem Cosme, the quarterback, the junior, so both him and Kilby will be back next year. Cosme can do it with his arm, he can do it with his legs. He has 340 rushing yards, 454 passing yards, and a combined 9 touchdowns. And then we come to the guy that Sussex Central really bottled up last week. They didn't let him get out into space, and that's sophomore John Parker, who has 388 receiving yards and 2 scores, and 184 rushing yards and 5 scores. Oh, and yes, he's also turned a kickoff into a touchdown, a total of 8 scores for him. You can't really key on all 3 of them, but Central did a pretty good job of taking away John Parker and Cosme's passing game last week, and that was a success for them.
Yeah, it was, and you know, I had a rough week on the Benny Mitchell pigskin picks. Yeah, that was an impressive performance by Sussex Central, and it doesn't get easier for Dover. They go against 2 of the top teams back to back from a defensive standpoint, so it'll be interesting to see what they bring to the table here offensively if any adjustments are made.
All right, Pat, when we come back here on the First State Ortho pregame show, we'll talk about the Smyrna Eagles offense against the Dover defense. And we'll do that when we come back after these messages on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Expectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate...
Smyrna Eagles have won 4 straight here in the regular season since that loss to Middletown, their only loss of the year. And they've won 4 in a row against the Dover Senators. So let's take a look at the Eagles' offense against the Dover defense and how that matchup shapes up. Smyrna, talk about a diversified offense that Dover has. Well, the Eagles can match them. Brian Wright has really come on after about the first 2 or 3 games of the year. He's passed for 812 yards and 9 touchdowns. Markel Holman is their premier running back, 510 yards on the ground, 71 carries, 6 touchdowns, and he's also caught some passes for 130 yards. He has scored a total of 58 points. Yamir Knight, 427 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns, 247 on the ground, 7 more touchdowns, and a whole bunch of 2-point conversions. He has scored 82 points. Those 3 kind of evenly match up with the big 3 for Dover offensively. They have a pretty good, I want to say, possession receiver in Nolan Fretz, the senior. He's made some really good catches. Josh Way can come in, the sophomore, and do a pretty good job as well. And then they'll counter against the Dover defense that really has some good numbers.
They do. You know, Jalen Powell there, the junior defensive end, 49 tackles, second on the team, 7 for loss, and 3 sacks.
That's a great number for a D lineman.
Exactly, man. He's tough to get the edge on, right? He likes to set the edge and make some plays. And then you look in the second level there. You got to talk about Tyshawn Milligan. 78 tackles, Glenn. 78 tackles already on the season in 7 games. So he's averaging over 10 tackles per.
That's outstanding.
He's getting it done. Kilby will go both ways. You got Rasheed Branch, the young sophomore, with 33 tackles. Jordan Shield, the sophomore linebacker, with 37. And then in the secondary, senior defensive back Tyron Abrams. Got to keep an eye on him. 3 interceptions on the season, and he will come up and stick you with 23 tackles. And then also Ja'Kai Tillman. I apologize. He's second on the team in tackles from a safety position. 59 tackles and 2 interceptions. So much like we saw on the Smyrna defense, these guys can get after it on each of the 3 levels. This should be an interesting battle. Whose offense is going to be able to move it against the opponent's defense is what this will come down to.
Yeah, Smyrna quarterback Brian Wright is really going to have to be aware of where Tillman and Abrams are on the field, right?
They are. Yeah, he is. I mean, that's both of those guys are ball hawks, and they will come and make plays. They will sit on routes. They trust their athleticism. They will drive on routes and bait you into throws. Brian Wright, as you mentioned, Glenn, he's come a really, really long way from when we first saw him against Middletown earlier in the season.
Yeah.
This is going to be a challenge for him. Let's see if that growth can continue. He's playing with confidence now, and it's really opened up this Eagle offense.
Head coaches Mike Judy, Bill Schultz, the athletic director at Smyrna High, the defensive coordinator for Smyrna, Dan Wagner, and Mike Marks is the OC. Of course, the athletic director here, Kevin Turner at Dover High. We thank him for all his help today getting us set up. Chip Knapp, the head coach, in his second year here, and he's just turned the program around. Dover, I think, has always had athletes, but Chip has brought a little bit of that Wesley College discipline attitude and has really turned things around. He was coach of the year in the state last year as Dover made the playoffs. Dover will finish on the road at William Penn and at Salesianum at Abyssinia Stadium, and then they'll have their bye week, the final regular season week, so they'll be able to get rested up and get healthy for the playoffs if they can qualify, and right now they're looking pretty good.
They are looking good. This is a big-time battle for them, big-time matchup, and then, they got an interesting matchup against Penn. I think they should be able to handle the Colonials, but I've been off on my predictions this year. And then a tough matchup to finish the year up against Salesianum. The seeding is going to be interesting for sure. But, yeah, Coach Knapp has done a great job, to your point, Glenn. He's really done a good job cleaning the program up.
All right, the Smyrna Eagles, where do they go after today? Well, they'll have their homecoming next Friday night. We'll be there for that one against Salesianum. That should be our first ortho game of the week back-to-back. We'll check and see later on in the week as to which game they're going to designate with that tag. But that should be another great one there. Then they'll go on the road to Appoquinimink, and they will finish with Cape Henlopen. So if Smyrna gets a win here today, that'll make them undefeated 3-0 in the district and pretty much guarantee them a spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, what a job they've done. As we said, we weren't sure where this team was heading at the beginning of the year. They took on Middletown. Obviously, Coach Judy had to leave of absence there for a little bit. Now he's back. They're fully loaded. They're playing with confidence. They're a team that seems to be turning the corner at the right time of the season, Glenn.
All right, we're going to step aside for another break here on our pregame show. It's a gorgeous sunny day here in late October at Dover, Delaware. We're expecting to play this game in the mid to upper 60s, and it just feels great out here. The Smyrna crowd is starting to fill in on the visiting side across from us, and the Dover side starting to fill up as well. All right, more on the 302 Sports pregame show right after these messages on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
But have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have...
Welcome back to the pregame show here on our First Aid Ortho Game of the Week. Our Game of the Week being brought to you by First Aid Orthopedics, our official Game of the Week sponsor, with 29 physicians at 16 locations, providing both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, and they are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. Serving as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Their docs are readily available to all the local emergency departments, medical aid, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give them a call at 302-322-3400 or visit firstaidortho.com. Be sure to mention you saw their ad right here on Delaware Live Sports. The number again, 302-322-3400 or firstaidortho.com. Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Gariantes, Nick Halliday above us, as he always likes to be, on top, the head man. And he's on top, enjoying a gorgeous day this time to be outside and be the cameraman.
Hey, this is good. The foliage is starting to turn, Glenn. I don't know if you can see, but there's some red, there's some yellow, some orange out there. Love this time of year. It's always my favorite time of year.
Yeah, it's just a picturesque day here today. Like I said, you got the red and the blue. The blue, of course, the Senators fans here and their football team in their home blue jerseys, blue pants, their white helmets and white numbers. And the Smyrna Eagles, the fans and the band in red, but the Eagles will be in their road whites for the ball game today. And one thing we want to mention, we almost forgot, I'm reminded by one of my friends over there on the Smyrna side who sent me a tweet. Last year's game between these two was a hotly contested game that Smyrna won. But on the opening kickoff, the Smyrna marching band apparently was playing too loud.
Yeah.
And the officials threw a very rare, unsportsmanlike foul on them. So that gave Dover an advantage on the opening kickoff.
Yeah, it's always something, right? There's always something going on, man. You can never predict what things are going to occur, but yeah, I'm sure the band will be pretty quiet here today to avoid that. What a game, Glenn.
Yeah,
This is going to be a big time match. Dover's got a little bit to prove coming off of that loss. Smyrna coming in here riding high. I'm excited to see where this goes.
This comes down to a speed game. I think both teams defensively have the speed on the edges to compete with the other's offensive stars.
I agree with you. It's just going to be a matter of who can make big plays, who can find an opening and punch it in. I mean, both of these offenses have explosive, capabilities. But like you said, I mean, we got two defenses here that are elite.
Yeah.
Elite, Glenn. So I'm excited for this one. I'll tell you what, we watching pregame, Smyrna seems to have more juice.
Yeah, right
they
now,
seem to have more juice. I mean, there's a lot of yelling going on. There's a lot of confidence being displayed. They got the flag out. They're ready to go. Dover seems to be kind of calm, cool, and collected. Let's see if that'll translate into focus.
And there are the Eagles running from the end zone to our right, or the south end zone over to their side of the field, led carrying the flag that time by Cole Moyer, the junior linebacker. And, well, we had a lot of action so far this week, and let's take you through it. In Class 1A, Laurel with an easy win over First State Military 41-6. They are 7-0. Wilmington Charter got a win over Tattle Thursday night 2016, and Charter 7-0. Odessa got a squeaker last night over Polytech 14-12 to improve to 4-3. Seaford goes to 6-1 with a 48-0 win over Early College High School, and Indian River falls to 3-4, and they took Delmar to the mat, 27-25, a close loss for Indian River against a 2A opponent, right? Okay, let's go to 2A scores. Wilmington Friends, that hot anticipated game. Number 1 Friends, number 2 Howard, wasn't even close. 34-8 in favor of the Quakers. So the Quakers have 7-0 and the Wildcats 6-1. Caravel, we did that game last night. An impressive win for them, 28-0 over the Lake Forest Spartans, still undefeated, 7-0.
Yeah, they're well-rounded, Glenn. They can throw the ball, they can pass the ball, and defensively, they're one of the class down there in 2A with their defense. That was a statement win against Lake Forest yesterday for sure.
Third shutout of the season for them, allowing only 5 points per game. St. Mark's, they got an overtime win last night to improve to 7-1, 14-7 over DMA. Lake took the loss there now 5-2. Newark, they really had a pesky McCain Highlander team coming to town, and they got a 10-point win, 36-26 to improve to 5-2. And Red Lion with a 42-27 win over Sussex Tech. Woodbridge 14, Milford nothing. Let's see, we got the flip of the coin out there, and the white hat is going to tell us that Dover will take the opening kickoff. And now the captains for both teams will shake hands and go to their respective sidelines. And finally, in 3A last night, Sussex Central with a rivalry win over Cape 42-14. The Golden Knights 6-1, ranked second in our Super 7. And Apo just gets by Hodson in overtime 13-7 to improve to 5-2. Cape will fall to 4-3. Today's games: Tower Hill and Mount Pleasant, Archmere Cesar Rodney, Middletown St. George's, Salesiana William Penn, and in 1A, it's St. E's, your team.
That's right, sir.
Against the St. Andrews Cardinal. All right, we're going to step aside for the national anthem, and we'll be back for the opening kickoff right after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
But have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott.
And we're back here at Dover High School. It's senior day for the Dover Senators. A picture-perfect autumn afternoon, late here in October, as we have the number 1 ranked Smyrna Eagles getting ready to kick off to Dover. And kicking off for Smyrna, as he has done for the last couple of years, is Joshua Michael. Senators in their home blues, Eagles in the road whites. I'm Glenn Frazier alongside Pat Garriates, and we're just about ready for this highly anticipated matchup.
This is going to be a good one, Glenn. Like we said, these are 2 top 5 teams in the state of Delaware. We're gonna find out what these teams are made of, right? Dover's trying to get that climb back into after suffering a loss. Smyrna looking to continue their hot streak, the new number 1 team in the state. Can't wait to see how this one goes. Man, we got a good atmosphere, good crowd.
Great.
Ready to go.
All right, back deep, Williams and Parker. If it gets deep, squib kick, center of the field. It goes over the top of the up back and will be taken by Parker. Eludes a defender, stepped out of bounds, and is tackled up near the 47-yard line. Great field position for Dover to start out.
Yeah, this is it, man. That's a good job, Parker. They tried to pin him deep in there, and he wasn't having it.
No.
This is great field position here for Dover, and they're going to need it.
From the Senators' 47-yard line, Nasheem Cosme, the quarterback, Jaquan Kilby, the feature running back, wideouts Parker, Jones, Bowers, and Cole. Jamal Parker, the center, the guards, Hoskins and Shockley, Stevenson and Countryman are the tackles. Cosme in the gun, Kilby behind him, Parker in motion to the top of your screen. It's a give to Kilby right up the middle, has a big hole on the right side, still on his feet, into Smyrna territory, and a first down to the Eagle 36-yard line.
What a start right there. Great work up front against a very tough defensive line. Kilby gets into the secondary, and he's able to make some things happen there. How about that first play, Glenn? First down yardage.
Great blocking on the right side by right guard Daniel Shockley, Parker, and Mikey Stevenson, the sophomore right tackle. Kilby with 737 yards rushing on the season, coming in. Parker in motion again, misdirection, the handoff. Goes up the middle, 1 yard gain to the 35. That's Kilby again.
Yeah, and it was West coming up, as well as Nate Chandler, both those guys getting off blocks, making plays.
Well, that was a wake-up call for Smyrna's defense on that first run, wasn't it? Great seal block, and Kilby with a big 17-yard pickup.
It was, and I mean, that's what Dover needed, right? We talked about there was a lot of rah-rah going on the Smyrna sideline. Dover, they seemed to come in calm, cool, and collected, and clearly they came into this one focused, Glenn.
It looks like Jason Hoskins, the starting left guard. He's only a freshman, big kid for a freshman. He was down on the field, being helped up now, and comes off under his own power. And we're hoping that's a minor injury, like maybe some kind of
ankle or something like that. Yeah.
Or maybe even just a muscle spasm.
I'll tell you what, you're right. I mean, Hoskins that's a big boy.
Freshman. Yeah. All right, so down on the field after the injury timeout, 2nd down and 9 for Dover. Parker and Kilby behind Cosme. 2nd down and long. Cosme looks to the sideline, checks to see if there's a change in the play.
Someone off the line. We got to get their alignment right.
They give it to Kilby. Good blocking up the middle, and he goes forward to the Smyrna 30, to the 29 even.
Chandler on the tackle, but you're getting a great push up the middle by Dover there, just pushing these linemen out of the way of Smyrna right now.
They are.
And gashing them through the A-gap right now.
Yeah. Good pickup there of about 7 yards, brings up 3rd down and a short 3, and we've got official timeout.
A lot of stoppages going on.
That's for some kind of uniform situation on Dover.
I think he's got a hoodie on that's poking through the top.
Oh, okay. I think that was Cameron Jones that checked out. All right, Dover back in the huddle. They've got 3rd down and 3.
Now they're going to have to burn a timeout. Wow.
Yeah, because of that.
That's tough. I mean, that's not what you want if you're the Senators, having to burn a timeout early. Because they struggled to get lined up. There's been a few little miscommunications, a little bit of confusion going on there offensively.
But this also gives Smyrna's defense and their coaches over there to kind of regroup and say, hey, we've got to make a little adjustment here on the left side of that line.
Yeah. I mean, this Dover's not going to be going anywhere. What a start, Glenn.
Good start for Dover. And keep in mind, too, if they get close enough, Brandon Yoder has enough leg to give them 3 points if the drive stalls. Just underway in this one. We have only played a minute and a half of this opening quarter. Smyrna, movement on the line.
Well, Glenn, every time we want to get started, there's a stoppage.
Yeah. Looked like Dover wanted to go quick. All right, now Kilby ready. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. He fakes it. He takes it himself. He breaks the tackle and has a 1st down as he spins near the 20.
Great read by Cosme. He read the defensive lineman was crashing down. I believe that was West crashing down. He pulled it, kept it himself, got up in there for a 1st down. Wonderful job by Dover quarterback.
9-yard pickup. And the Senators are on the move down to the Eagle 20, and it's all been on the ground.
Not sure why the clock is stopped, Glenn.
I don't know either. Should be running.
Yeah, it should be.
Cosme resets Parker, gives it off to Kilby, broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he's inside the Eagle 15-yard line.
Penalty marker on the field.
Okay. This one might come back. Wait for the white hat. It's a legal procedure. It'll come back.
All right, there's the first break for Smyrna. Let's see if that allows them to wake up here a little bit.
Yeah. First penalty of the game. 5 yards, so 1st down and 15 back at the Eagle 25-yard line. And Dover very effectively running, and everything's been to the right side.
Yes, I mean, clearly they see something. They see an advantage over there. Looks like West and Charles Gar over there on that right side now. Driver, as well as Durnall over there on the right side. So
Cameron Jones split to the top of your screen, Parker to the bottom. Now they run a motion back. Kilby, the lone running back. They're going to run the option near side. Cosby takes it himself, and he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. And getting there for the Eagles was Nate Chandler.
Yeah, there's nothing there. It's just a good job by Cosme, just trying to fight and get back to the line of scrimmage. Really, really well done, well defended there by the Eagle defense. Now you got them behind the sticks. This is right where they want to be.
2nd down and long. And if you watch the down linemen for Smyrna, they do a lot of rotating. They'll shift from side to side. Parker and Cameron Jones split to the top of your screen on 2nd down and 15. Cosme has Kilby behind him. Back to pass. Looks far side. And picked off by Smyrna at the 15-yard line, running down the far sideline. That is number 12 for the Eagles, Eric Spears. And he has a host of Eagle defenders leading him all the way for the score. No flags, an 85-yard pick 6.
Unbelievable. What a job. It was a dangerous throw by Cosme against his zone defense. And you could see the receiver knew that he was going to get hit. That ball went right by him and sitting right in the waiting arms of Spears. and he did the rest. It was just a disadvantage there the whole way down. Touchdown, Smyrna. This defense comes up with a big stop if they're getting, the ball pretty much run down their throat there for a while.
Exactly. That was the first pass attempt of the ball game for Dover, and it looked like it was intended for Cameron Jones on a slant pattern.
Yeah.
And it was either too high or got partially deflected. The sun glare really got in the way for me there, but Spears picked it up on the run.
What I seen there was Jones knew he was about to take a hit. You go across the middle of the field, that is not for it's not for everybody. No, it's not. And he smelled a hit coming, and he took his eye off the ball, didn't get his hands up, and went right by him.
Smyrna for the two-pointer out of the earthquake. With the ball is Jameer Knight trying to get the edge, and he will not. He goes down at the 5-yard line. Timeout on the field, though, and a pick six is the first score of the game. 9 minutes to go, opening quarter here at Dover High. Smyrna 6, Dover nothing. Back after this.
I'm Chef Hari Cameron. At Grandpa Mac, pasta's our thing. We serve quality food fast that's not fast food. We make everything in-house and serve something for everyone. We're open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Follow the noodle to Grandpa Mac.
Last week, Pat, on our top plays, we had 3 pick sixes as plays number 3, 2, and 1. And number 1 was a 96-yard pick six by Smyrna Eagles, Chris Galban.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Eric Spears is looking to get on that top 10 list for this week.
Oh, well, that was a heck of a way to do it, right? That was a heck of a statement made. Stepped right into the mix there. That ball just floated right into his arms. He knew what to do with it after that.
85 yards. We think it was right around the 15.
But that's a backbreaker for Dover. I mean,
yeah.
You're putting together a great drive. They're running the ball down their throat. Then you get a false start penalty. You get stopped for no gain on second down, and then your first pass attempt of the game goes the distance the other way. They got to recover here.
Yep. But I'll tell you, once Spears caught that on the run, he had a flock, dare I say it, flock of eagles leading him down the sideline.
And he ran. He ran so far away.
Yeah.
And he did get away.
Here's the kickoff. High end over end. It sails down to the 15-yard line. On the return is Nehemiah Williams, and he gets knocked out of bounds. There's a flag down on the return at the 35 of Dover.
Yeah, the worry there is that's probably holding. Usually you see that or a block in the back. It's going to put Dover back even further here.
Now,
hold, yep.
Okay. During that little break, when Smyrna ran the 2-point try and then the kickoff, Smyrna's defense had a little bit of a chance to get together over there with the coaching staff and see if they make any kind of adjustments against Dover's run game.
Yeah, I mean, they were just getting driven off the ball there those first, 4 or 5 plays. And, let's see. Let's see if they've, kind of regrouped, refocused, and are going to be able to stop that because – if Dover's going to be able to run the ball down the field like that, this game's just going to be tight.
Cameron Jones split to the top of your screen. Parker in motion. Parker gets the football, spun around to the backfield, and that slowed him up, and he is crushed and goes down for a loss of a couple. That is just great pursuit by the Eagles D.
Driver's the one that eventually finishes them off, putting them into the turf. The initial hit was a great job by Parker to avoid being tackled there off the initial hit.
Yeah.
But, this defense swarms. That's why they're one of the best, if not the best in the state. And there was really nowhere Parker could go.
Now, the sweep was designed to go to the far side of the field. When he got spun around in the backfield, then he had to adjust and come back in the other direction. Unfortunately for Parker, there were too many white shirts. Second down and 12 for Dover. Cosme has Kilby behind him. Abrams in motion, hitting the backfield, a drop. No, he didn't. Cosme has it himself, and he's down the far sideline at the 40, 35, 30, and knocked out of bounds. Penalty flag thrown after the hit. Big gain and a great job of faking.
Cosme did a great job, like you said. I mean, it's a zone read. He's reading the defensive end. They crash down. He keeps it. Safety comes up, tries to make a big hit on him. makes a miss, and he's to the races. Good pursuit there by Makai Stinnett, number 24, but you saw that he was giving himself up. The last thing he needed to do was hit him like that, and that's going to tack on 15 more yards to the end of that run. So what an answer by Dover. What a play by Cosme.
54-yard run on the read option, and a great job by Cosme to fake it to Kilby, pull it in. He drew the defense right on Kilby, and he took off around the edge.
Wonderful job. What an answer.
Yep. Nice call by the Dover offensive staff.
Now they're probably going to go earthquake. Looks like Cosme's off the field.
Yeah, Dover does use a version of it. Nothing new for the Smyrna Eagles. They practice against it all the time because they see it. So now Dover inside the 15 of the Eagles, down at the 11. And there is Dover's version of the earthquake. Direct snap to John Parker. He gets the edge at the 10. The 5 pushed out just shy of the goal line.
See, I think he's in. Wow.
Oh, they gave him the touchdown. He must have reached the ball out over the pylon. So Dover reacts. They get right back in the game. We're tied at 6.
Wow, what an effort by John Parker. And we're going to get a look at this after the extra point, Glenn. But
all right.
Holy mackerel, what a play.
It took Dover 1 minute to get the tying score after the pick 6.
Oh, nope, we got a penalty. It's coming
back. I guess that's a hold.
More than likely.
We'll wait for the white hat, the referee. It is a hold on Dover. That negates that touchdown.
Ooh, that stings.
That does.
That stings if you're a Dover fan.
So now it's first down at 20, back at the Eagle 21. Just under 8 minutes to go in this first quarter. Cosme, and Parker lost it and was almost intercepted on the tip drill. They were trying to set up the screen to him.
Clock didn't run again there. Free play.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, clock still shows 8 minutes. But as we all know, the official time is kept down on the field. So if they need to make adjustment,
they will. That's correct.
They'll reset the clock.
Yeah, usually, Parker there sure-handed. That was a little bit surprising to see.
Yeah. Almost like he tried to take off running before the ball was there. Give to Kilby up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but manages to dive down close to the 17.
All right, they got a 3rd and long. Again, nice break here for Smyrna. They're so quick, and they can put the offensive lineman at a disadvantage. They end up holding because of that. This could be a situation perhaps where you play for 3, right? You try and get as much as you can. Send Yoder out there. We'll find out.
4-yard pickup by Jaquan Kilby brings up 3rd down and 16. Parker, split to the bottom of your screen. Cosme, back to pass. Throws out by the far sideline. It's a jump ball. It's caught, and it's a touchdown.
What a job. What a catch out there.
That was number 6, Tayshawn Allen, the sophomore. And that's just a timing throw, and he went up and got it.
Unbelievable play. And there you go. There's your answer. 3rd and 6, just throw it up.
17-yard touchdown pass.
Allen's a big boy too, man.
So Dover does get the tying touchdown with 7:09 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Yoder. Snaps good, placement's down, kick is the distance, the kick is good. We've got a timeout on the field here at Dover High on Senior Day. 7:09 to go, opening quarter. Dover up a point now over number 1 Smyrna. 7-6, back after this.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Nice touchdown pass. Let's take a look at it, Pat, if you will. Here's the instant replay. Nice timing pass.
You're right. I mean, it's just a straight fade route. It's a good placement by Cosme, and he's high-point it and dive right into the end zone. It's tough. I mean, Spears was giving up about 4 inches on that play. But beautiful ball placement, beautiful throw, and it's a heck of a catch and effort to turn around and get into the end zone.
Yeah, just goes up over the defender. And we've got a ball game here with 7:09 to go, opening quarter. There's the kick. Taken by up back at the 20-yard line, up to the 30, 35, and down right there. Andre Ashley on the return for the Eagles, and now we'll see the Smyrna offense for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, who would have thought, right? It's been that kind of day.
Yep. And for Smyrna, that means Brian Wright at quarterback, Holman, the running back. And they go Fretz, the wide out to the top of your screen, Knight, the wide out to the bottom, 2 slot receivers. Actually, they're going empty.
How about this?
Wright resets Holman, takes the snap, gives it to Holman, had a hole up the middle. Dover closed that off, tries to get the edge, and he'll go down for a loss.
Great job. Wonderful job there coming up. That's Christopher Grady, the freshman, coming up and making a play on the ball.
2nd down and 9. Or excuse me, 2nd down and 10. This time Smyrna with trips to the top of your screen. 2 receivers to the bottom. They're empty at the moment. Wright takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, looks across the middle, completes the pass at the 40, and tackled almost immediately.
Tell you what, these guys are coming out and hitting right now. Dover, the defense has been waiting. That was Ja'Kai Tillman coming up and making the tackle.
On Kamai Carney.
On Carney, yeah. He's a freshman for Smyrna. So, he's out here. He's got good size, good speed, getting himself involved in the offense early.
Picked up 7 yards there, so it brings up 3rd down and 4. 2 receivers to the bottom for Smyrna, 1 to the top. Actually, a slot receiver to the bottom as well. Wright gave some final instructions to the line, takes the snap. Looks far sideline, leaping catch made up near midfield, and that's an Eagle first down. Nice catch over there. Was that Yaya Knight?
That was. That was. And a good timing route. You saw the feet get set and the throw delivered on time. They're slacking off on the defense on that side, playing with a lot of cushion, and Brian Wright just took advantage of it.
That goes for 10 yards and a first down. Wright comes out, hits his first 2 passes.
He's so much improved
earlier
in the year.
Hands it off to Holman. Holman hit right at the line. No gain. He lost another yard.
Tyjon Milligan, 78 tackles coming into this one, and right off the jump right there, he reads run. He gets right through the hole, and he gets the tackle for loss from his linebacker position, right?
Yeah. Smyrna going quickly. Now they'll reset the alignment for the wideouts. Trips to the bottom, 1 to the top. Now they'll pause and take a look over the sidelines. Wright gives the new play to the line, but they're running out of time here. Just got the snap off in time. Fake the handoff, throws to Fretz. Fretz makes the catch at the Dover 45, goes down to 43.
There you go. This Dover defense is sinking off, and all they're doing is running quick hitches, little 3-yard hitches, get the ball out quickly to your receivers and let them try and get yards after the catch. Ends up being a nice, 6-7 yard gain, set up 3rd down and short.
Yep, 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles. 4:30 to go here in this opening quarter. Dover on top, 7-6. Once again, Holman alongside Wright in the backfield. 2 receivers top and bottom of your screen. Wright puts it right in the belly of Holman. He stood up again at the line. This time he sheds the defender.
Wow,
and
what
he's
a
awful close to a first.
What a run by Markel Holman. You're right. I mean, this Dover defense is just plowing their way through into the backfield on these run plays. But he just kept moving the feet, churning the feet, He fell forward for a first down. That was a tackle for loss.
Not sure, but I think Stevenson might have been the Dover defender that spun him around in the backfield. New set of downs for Smyrna. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Right pitch out to Holman, trying to get the far edge. He crosses the 40, stiff arms the defender, and then he's hit hard and bounced out. He'll gain about 3.
Darden Jefferson as well as Branch Calhoun coming up and making a play. I'm sorry, that was Kilby. That was Kilby that came up and made the play.
Pick up of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Kilby on the season, and from his outside linebacker position, 18 tackles, couple of sacks coming in. Right. 2 receivers, top and bottom of your screen. This looks like a run play. Now they'll reset. Takes that snap, he fakes it, he's back to pass, looks far sideline, and led his receiver just a little bit too far incomplete. That was Knight.
He had, I mean, that was good patience. He showed good patience on that throw. He waited for the window to open up tonight, put the ball there with good zip, just led him a little too far.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 8 with 3:45 left in the opening quarter. And Smyrna having almost all their offensive success through the air so far. Not been able to run on Dover. Fred split to the bottom of your screen. Trips to the top. Fake to Holman. They throw it in the far flat to complete the pass to Ashley. And the young man gets the first down inside the Dover 30 and out near the 27.
These guys, they so many weapons. They can do so many things after the catch. You got to test for everything there. They sold out to stop Holman, and they left Ashley wide open out there on the edge to make some plays happen in the open field.
Another pass for about 9 yards, and you said Smyrna's just taken what the team's given him, and now they're switching up and going with the earthquake, trying to get Fretz off the field.
Well, and you see it's forcing Dover to maybe have a different group out there than they really want.
Holman takes the direct snap. He goes behind blocking on the left side. He's still on his feet, and he's close to a first down inside of the 20.
What a job there. And they just powered through. You see they wanted to get Stevenson on the field, Dover did, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They wanted a couple extra linemen on the field, and they couldn't get them there. And that's exactly where they ran the ball to.
Yeah. 10-yard pickup. No, it wasn't. It was a 9-yard pickup. They're going to say it's 2nd down and 1. Now they switch up. They get the other offense in, and Chip Nat says, you know what, we got to take a timeout here. And we're going to take it with him. We're going to step aside with 3:32 to go in the first quarter. We got a great one here. It's a 1-point lead for Dover on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all the seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris. I would always...
Back here after the Dover timeout, leaves the Senators with just 1 timeout to go here in this first half. They had to burn one earlier when they had a uniform issue. And head coach Chip Knapp still out there talking to the head referee. I think about allowing his defense time to get personnel on these offensive set switches, but we'll see. Back on the field.
That could be it. That could be it, Glenn.
Well, it looked like a busted play. Now a pass to the sideline for Fretz, and I think he was out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds with 1 foot, but he had one in. That should have been a completion.
Well, if the foot was on the ground and out of bounds,
the lead
while he caught it, that's out of bounds. So I'm assuming that he probably had a heel or something on the sideline when he caught the ball. Unfortunate.
It looked like Smyrna was lined up. They were ready to go, and then they took the snap. And I think Chip Knapp might have still been on the field. The official wasn't really ready, but he didn't stop the play. and thus the confusion. So 3rd down and 1 for Smyrna. I'm surprised they're not going Earthquake. They give it to Holman. He gets the first down as he just dives inside the Dover 15.
He's so hard to stop. I mean, he's so hard to stop. You almost have to get forward momentum into the backfield before you can get those legs moving.
All right, first and 10 at the Dover 14-yard line.
The clock should be moving. There it is.
Yeah, we've had a few issues early with the clock as well. Now Smyrna will reset and go with their power offensive alignment, their Earthquake. They give us to Cole Moyer. He sneaks on the right, back to the left, and dives inside the 10. And he's going to be down close to the 7.
And nice misdirection, right? You're so worried about Knight. You're so worried about Holman. Cole Moyer is just he's an athlete as well, and he falls forward there with a nice 6-yard gain.
2nd down and 4. Direct snap goes to Ymir Knight. Started right, cuts it left, and he's in for the touchdown. And Smyrna regains the lead with a score to make it 12-7.
Good patience by Knight. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. Got there. Puts it in for 6. Nice possession by that Smyrna offense to start this game off for them.
So they'll stay with that alignment, try to get the 2-point and regain what they lost last time. Still in the first quarter. Knight, Holman. No, number 2 gets the ball. Started to pass. He cuts it back. He runs to the corner, and he makes it. That's Joshua Guay, the sophomore, who runs in the 2-point conversion.
How about that? Getting Guay some opportunities. You know, we've seen him in the return game a few times this year. They put him back there. Here you go, young man. Go make a play for us. And he did that. He saw the initial read wasn't there. Turned, found the opening. And the cutback seems to be there today in that Earthquake. It's just the Ymir Knight touchdown.
Okay.
We'll take a look at
Yeah,
this.
we're going to keep it right here, looking at the replay.
And watch the cutback. That's going to be the key here. You can see he goes here to the right. Nothing's there. Look at the cutback.
Yeah.
Good seal block right there by number 78, Chichi Yuli. And that really allowed him to get backside and into the end zone for that touchdown.
Great job, Pat. Pat Garriante's color and producing today. Nick Halliday upstairs on the camera. I'm Glenn Frazier. And like I said, we've got a ball game so far here today. 2:41 to go in the opening quarter, and 21 points have been scored. 14-7, Smyrna on top.
It's been what we expected here, and really the difference in the game so far is the pick 6.
Yeah.
Both offenses have looked good against these defenses. I mean, 21 points in the first quarter, Glenn, against these two defenses. We weren't expecting that.
Little squib kick, and that is covered up by number 51 for Dover, Tyshawn Milligan. But again, good field position for Dover at the 39. We're getting some tweets from viewers out there that it sounds like we're in an echo booth. So I apologize for that. We're going to address it as soon as we get a long enough break and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Usually no issues here at Dover High with the internet.
Yeah, it's tough, Glenn. It's always something, isn't it, bud? It's always something. See if we can adjust any. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to adjust things, that's for sure.
You know what? We really might not even need that monitor.
And I'm wondering if that's what's causing it, Glenn.
All right, we'll
we're
take a
doing
look.
we're doing some technical discussions here for you.
Down on the field, Cosme fakes it to Kilby. He takes it. He goes forward to the Dover 44-yard line. Tackled there by Smyrna's Nazir Jenkins, the senior linebacker.
Yeah, nice first down play, getting three yards on it. I mean, that works. That works. The old echo chamber.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like I said, as soon as we get a chance, we'll try to address that.
Never fails, Glenn.
Yeah.
There's always something out here. Always.
All right.
Beauty of technology.
2nd down and 4. They give it to Kilby right up the middle. It shakes off one defender. It takes 2 or 3 to bring him down up near midfield. And it looks like just shy of the first.
It's great work by Jaquan. This is going to be tight. This is going to be close here, Glenn.
Yeah. They might have to bring the chains all the way over. Like I said, we have not seen too many measurements this season.
Oof.
Dover side is signaling, I think it's a first. Referee takes a look from way over here. I think
A
they're
little
going to
bit beyond.
Yeah, they're going to take a look. They're going to bring the chain gang in with 1:17 to go in the opening quarter.
Why not? Get the card out. Get the flash card out. Here come the chain gang.
Yes, they
Look at these gentlemen. Look at
come
these
across the
gentlemen.
field.
The legends. The true warriors out there.
So we got a little stoppage here. Now hopefully, maybe we've already cleared up what the problem is. And they stretch out the chains, and it's going to be shy about a length of the football. So 3rd down and less than a yard for Dover.
Let's see what they go with here. There's a lot of different plays you could go with. And then the question is it 4-down territory after what you just seen from that Smyrna team?
Yeah. Well, we've had 2 lead changes already in this first quarter.
Marty Sheehan. Yeah, Marty, we are live from the Bat Cave, my friend. Glenn Frazier's got he's got the Batman mask on.
Yep.
Kilby
right up in the middle. Has the first. Oh, there's a face mask.
Holy smokes, that was scary.
He was tackled at the Smyrna 48, but they're going to tack 15 on to this one.
Yeah, it's very clear. Luckily for Jaquan, he's able to get toward his body to avoid the neck being turned too much.
Yeah, once you see that helmet being turned around like that, that's an easy call. That's going to give Dover great field position deep in Smyrna territory with just over a minute to go here in this first quarter. Yeah. And we're going to do some technical work and see if we can
found the culprit or not. Going to try and come out from the cave here, Glenn.
Yeah. Down on the field. Cosme fakes it, throws it to Parker. He eludes one defender. Now he's loose and then is tackled from behind inside the Smyrna 30-yard line.
So I've been impressed so far with these Dover ball carriers' ability to break tackles. Smyrna's there to make plays a lot of times. However, these guys have been making some guys miss, whether it be Kilby, whether it be Cosme, whether it be Parker. There's been a lot of broken tackles by this Dover unit so far early in this game.
Yeah, let's see if that cleared it up, folks. We got rid of a piece of equipment up here. And if not, we got one more thing we can try, but see if that clears it up. Parker in motion to the near side. Cosme gives it to Kilby. Big hole up the middle of the field. There goes Kilby, and he will not be caught. 29 yards on the touchdown run by Jaquan Kilby. And now Dover with an opportunity to tie it up.
What I mean, I got to be honest with you. We highlighted these defenses early in this game, Glenn, and this has just been impressive. By both offenses seem to not be able to be stopped.
No.
Wow. Kilby shot out of the cannon. You got to give credit to this Dover offensive line.
Yeah.
They're just swallowing up what we believe is the top defense in the state of Delaware right now.
Yoder on to attempt to tie this thing up. Snap, placement's down, pressure coming up, easily gets the distance, and he kicks it through. We're going to keep it right here with only 13 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll be taking a break between quarters 1 and 2 as we are all tied up now, Pat, at 14-all. And we're going to here's the run.
Let's take another look here at this Jaquan Kilby touchdown run. Again, up front, great push by this offensive line. They swallow up the second level, and a tough angle there by the safety. Kilby just outran the the safety angle, and he takes it in untouched for a touchdown. What an answer by Dover. Every time we think Smyrna is throwing some kind of punch, Dover's countering it.
Yeah.
Whether the pick six, they come back, big time run by Cosby sets up a touchdown drive.
Yeah, 54-yard run by Nasheem Cosby to set up the 29-yard score by Jaquan Kilby.
Then Smyrna's,
Got two heavyweights.
Right, and then Smyrna's offensive possession leads to a touchdown. Boom, we're going to answer right back to you. Kilby with the big play.
All right, let's see what Yoder does with this kickoff. Last time Smyrna able to return it out to their 35. Just about to the end of one quarter here.
It's crazy. It's crazy it's only the end of the first quarter, Glenn.
I know.
All this scoring going on.
Exactly. And it's a little surprising. Yoder and over end. And over the head of the Smyrna return man, Gway, and in and out of the end zone for an automatic touchback. So Smyrna take over their own 20. And again, thanks for the tweet from some of our viewers. Apparently we're still having an issue. So again, we'll try to pick it up.
Yeah, man, it's tough to see. All right, while we get this all squared away, Glenn, we're going to see what
There we go.
Smyrna can do.
Let's see if that helps.
Trying to find solutions, folks.
We'll see if that worked it out.
Not exact.
Read option. Throw the pass in the flat. Gway has it. At the 19, turns to the corner up at the 25, and it all depends on the spot where he got knocked out. Looks like about the 27.
Like the idea, you used to see that a lot with Nolan Henderson, right, where they would have the run option, the quarterback could keep it, or he could throw it to the bubble screen. He threw it to the wide receiver screen there. A little slow developing. However, they're still able to get 9 yards on that because, you know, Gway is such an athlete, honestly.
Yeah, he basically caught the ball at the line of scrimmage. Second down is short. Handoff. No, it's another throw in the far flat. That's caught. First down yardage and bounced out near the 35-yard line.
Nice work. Like what Smyrna's doing, getting their athletes the ball in space.
Looked like Ymir Knight that time.
Should do it first quarter.
Yep, that'll do it. Well, he went out of bounds, but I guess they said he got hit inbounds. And we have come to the end of one quarter of play here at Dover High. We've got a great one, 14-14. Number 1 Smyrna, number 5 Dover. Back after this.
Melissa Ellis is part of 4 Acre Realty Company. She is licensed in both Delaware and Pennsylvania. Melissa knows that being personable and patient is a key to her success as a realtor. Helping both buyers and sellers understand current market values and conditions puts them in the best position when making an offer or pricing a home for sale. That kind of high-level professional communication and her skill at being a team player put Melissa's clients at ease, knowing she has their best interests at heart. Melissa is also an athlete herself, playing multiple sports so she understands what teamwork means. She is still involved in sports, whether it's sponsoring, coaching, or being team mom for her own 2 daughters' teams. What sets her apart is how grateful Melissa is for the trust of her clients. She never takes that trust for granted. She affords all people respect and honesty and works hard to be the support system clients need and deserve. Melissa Ellis. Strong connections, strong service. Melissa Ellis is part of...
All right, we're back here to start the second quarter. Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Gariantes, Nick Halliday on camera. High above us here on a picture-perfect late autumn afternoon. Smyrna will have the ball at their own 35-yard line with a 1st and 10. Now, you heard of trips. We've got quads. 4 receivers split to the top of your screen. Empty. And a new quarter. No, that's right. Right. Scrambles, throws in the flat, hits Ymir Knight, who eludes a defender, gets all the way up for another first down at about the Dover 47. Great job to avoid that tackler.
What a job by Wright to avoid the sack and then keep the eyes downfield. Keep the eyes downfield to find Ymir Knight. He's developed so much, man. He really has. I can't say it enough.
Yeah.
In 1 year, in half a year, what Brian Wright has done from what we saw week 1 to what we're seeing now.
Yeah, it all had to do a lot with confidence. Pitch out. Holman trying to get the edge on the far side of the field. Penalty flag is thrown, and he gains maybe 2 yards to midfield, but we'll have to check the penalty.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be holding on the backside here.
Either that or procedure, because I thought the wideout down here might have jumped the snap count. Well, we'll see. Just underway here in the second quarter. You were right, it's a hold. And that'll put Smyrna in a 1st and 20 situation.
Those could be potential drive killers. What an answer by Dover just from last week. You know, they didn't get the outcome that they were wanting against that Sussex Central defense. And somehow they've come out here, 14 first quarter points on the Smyrna defense. Now they got a chance to get off the field here with a 1st and long. That's not going to help.
Yeah, there's somebody trying to jump the snap count. And we'll go 5 yards back in the opposite direction, so it'll be 1st and 15 for Smyrna.
Yeah, that's not the time to be trying to jump it. 1st and 20, you just gave them 10 yards. Now, if it's 3rd and 4, and you're trying to anticipate, I get it. 1st and 20, you just got to sit back. Oh, look at this. They actually said it was a snap infraction.
Wow.
This is going to go back even further.
Yeah, so instead of 1st and 15, 1st and 25 for Smyrna, back at their own 39-yard or 29-yard line. Wow.
Oh, I ducked out of the way. Glenn had another bat fly by.
Yeah, oh my, yeah. We're getting, the bees are coming out.
That's right.
With this nice warm weather, upper 60s. 1st down to 26 after the 2nd consecutive penalty against the Eagles. Right, drops back, has plenty of time, throws it in the middle of the field. Knight makes the catch up at the 46 and hit immediately, but that gets back almost all the penalty yardage.
You don't know just how impressive and difficult that throw is. Throwing a seam route against a fanned-out covered 4, pretty much. They got the backers all back in the way. They're giving you the short pass. That is a perfect throw over top of the 2nd level of defense, in front of the 3rd level of defense, right where Ymir Knight can make the play. Brian Wright with a tremendous throw, and knowing he's going to take a hit. Great catch.
2nd down and 11. Trips to the top. Wright puts it in the belly of Holman. Now he throws far flat. Gway makes the catch. Can he get some yards? Makes the first man miss at midfield in Dover territory and out about the 47.
This is a textbook drive by Smyrna, right? 1st 25. Now they got themselves somehow with these 2 great pass plays and a 3rd manageable. Wonderful job by this offense, and I got to tell you, Brian Wright is just on target and on point today with his throws.
You talked about the last play over the center. That's a tough throw all the way across the field without having the defense to get time to react and move up and make the pick. Got to put some zip on that ball.
Yes, you do.
3rd down and about 4. They check to the sideline, see if there's a change in the play. We're only 1 minute into the 2nd quarter. Tied at 14. Wright all day. Throws a slant pattern. Diving attempt made. Can't come up with it as Carney, the freshman.
Yeah, he did. Again, good patience by Wright. He may have used his eyes a little too much there on where he was going, but he just waited for the window to open up, and it was there. Just a little bit off on the throw to Carney, and now you got a 4th down. Dover 1 stop away from
get good field position, huh?
Field position, exactly. Now, obviously, it looks like this is a true go-for-it situation. I don't think we've seen Brian Wright punt this year.
No, it's mostly been Gway or Knight.
Right.
There's the snap. Looks far sideline. Not there. He's going to take off and run for it. Oh, no, he's tackled about 2 yards shy.
What a job right there. That was Rasheed Branch Calhoun, the sophomore coming up, not letting Wright. I like the idea, but you got to be decisive with your cuts. And he wasn't, and Calhoun buried him. What a stop by Dover.
And a turnover on downs. The penalties really killing Smyrna on that series.
Yes, they did. Now let's see what the Senators team can do. They capture a little momentum here.
Plenty of time here left in the first half. 10:51 on the clock. Cosme has Kilby to his right and Parker behind him. Gives it to Kilby off left side. Got good yardage, and he got 10 yards down to the Smyrna 45.
These guys, man, this Dover offensive line has been absolutely tremendous here this afternoon, opening all these holes. Kilby's not getting touched until he's 4 yards down the field. And then with his legs and his power, he's able to fall forward for a 10-yard gain there on first down. Can't help but be impressed with this group so far today.
And a good blocking that time on the left side. Jamal Parker, the senior center, and Jason Hoskins, the freshman left guard.
He's been great. He's been great today.
Cosme again in the gun. Parker in motion. Gives it to Kilby again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he got almost 7 yards on that carry. Same play.
Just gashing this Smyrna defense up the middle. I mean, that's primarily what it's been. It's been in that 4 and 6 hole on either side of the center.
Now, we've got an injury timeout for a Smyrna player that's down. We're going to keep it right here. Dover's going to have a 2nd down and 3 coming up.
I'm continuing to do the same thing. I'm just asserting my will and trying to wear this defense down, especially for the second half. It's been a long first half.
Yeah.
Just keep this thing going, keep this momentum going right now. There's no need to get there's no need to get tricky.
Now, I'm not going to make any excuse for the Smyrna defense because let's give Dover's offense credit, but I would talk to a Smyrna fan before the game and mention the fact that Smyrna, for whatever reason, does not normally perform well on a Saturday afternoon. Last year up at St. George's, they almost lost that game to St. George's Tech. They had to pull it out at the end on an acrobatic catch by Devin DeMoe. And they've had Saturday woes before. It doesn't seem to bother them in the playoffs, though.
Doesn't seem to bother them in the playoffs. You're exactly right about that, Glenn. But that's an interesting trend for sure. Obviously, Friday Night Lights, that'll get you going. You get the routine of waking up in the morning, going to school. And then after school, you're getting yourself ready and prepared for the football game at night.
That doesn't look
there
good.
to watch it. Yeah, it's Galban.
That's Galban, and he's hobbling off the field, and you just hope for that young man that it's nothing serious. He's a senior.
Saturday, it's just a different routine for you.
Now, Dover has moved some Friday night games to Saturdays this year. And, again, no excuses for Smyrna's defense. None. Dover has a well-oiled machine right now. Gives it to Kilby. That time he stood up in the backfield, and he will get nothing.
West as well as number 6, Kaiser Lee, coming up to make the play. Great job. I mean, Leo out of his corner spot came up and made that tackle. Now 3rd down and short.
3rd down and 3. No gain on the play. Parker comes in from the sidelines with the play. We're under 9:30 to go in the opening half. Tied at 14. Dover goes to the earthquake. Parker is alone in the backfield to take the direct snap. Now here comes Kilby. He hands it off. No, he fakes it to him. He goes straight ahead. Smyrna stuffs him.
Smyrna was ready for that one.
There's a loss.
Yeah, they were ready for that one. It's 4 down territory.
Looked like the first one in there was Nazir Jenkins. Cole Moyer also went on the stop.
That was long developing. That motion was taking a while. He may have snapped that a little too soon because he's sitting there waiting for the guy to come to him. And that allows that defense to get themselves in proper position. So that motion being a little bit off, that timing being a little bit off, I think allowed Smyrna to make that play.
Personnel changes. They're going to go back to their normal offense, the Senators will.
4th and 4. Watch the hard count if you're Smyrna defensive front.
Right. Trying to spread the defense out a little bit. Parker comes in motion near side. Cosby rolls near side. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of it to Parker. Makes the catch, but he stops short of the first down. Good open field tackle made.
Yeah, wonderful job there by Makai Stinnett. Came up, ensured the tackle because Parker's slippery out there in the open field. Stinnett was not letting him get by, and that's a big stop. So both teams trading 4 and outs.
Yeah. So now the defense is coming alive just a little bit here in the latter moments of the first half. 8:17 to go. Tie ball game at 14. Smyrna's offense back out on the field. It's been 12 pass attempts and only 9 rushing attempts for Smyrna.
Which is crazy considering what we watched against Middletown.
Yeah.
That's how far
Right.
they come.
Read option, hands off to Holman. He's spun around at the 40 and thrown forward to the 42-yard line. It's about a 5-yard pickup on first down.
There you go, right up to the middle. Why not? That's what they've been getting beat on. They're returning the favor now to Dover.
Holman on the season, he came into this game with 510 yards rushing. Two receivers for the Eagles to the top and bottom of your screen. Holman alongside right in the backfield. Right, puts it in the belly of Holman, takes it out. Throws far flat, little low, Wave goes down, he gets it, and he has a first down at midfield.
Nice work. Nice work here by the Smyrna offense. Clearly, they're running their version of the option right now. So it's a veer read option in the backfield with the quarterback, and then he's got the option to either throw the ball or keep it on the run. Wright has primarily thrown the football.
Yeah, and they've mostly been throws in the flat.
Yeah.
Little stop-and-go patterns in the middle of the field, nothing deep. First and 10, right at the 49 of the Eagles. Hand off to Holman this time. He eludes one defender, but not the other two, and now he's swarmed under. He's going to lose a couple of yards. Looks like the first one got in there. It might have been Troy Johnson.
It was, I agree. Yeah, Troy Johnson, great job coming off the edge, making a play, and that's a heck of a job by this Dover defense, swarming Holman and not allowing him to get north and south.
Yeah.
He was trying to find a hole running east and west. It kind of negates his strength.
Yeah. Got a little breeze picking up now, blowing across the field from the visitor side to the home side here at Dover High.
And we couldn't be happier about it here in the game.
It feels good. Right, near sideline, completes the pass to Carney. Goes down immediately at the Dover 44-yard line. So Smyrna has a short down coming up.
But then just another guy that's the next generation in Carney, number 11, only a freshman.
Smyrna going quickly. Third down at about 3. They need to get to the Senators 41 to get the first. Right, acting like he was going to have the ball snapped with a hand clap. Then he checks the sideline. 6 minutes to go in the half. Holman shifts. Holman gets the football, and he makes a good cut. He makes another cut, and he has his best run of the game inside the Dover 30. He cut on a dime twice.
Yeah, 2 great jump cuts right there.
I got a feeling you might want to see that one again.
We're going to take a look right here, Glenn. And you can see there's one, and then whoop, there's number 2. And then get upfield. Let me drag you another 4 yards. Markel Holman, he's been doing this for a few years, obviously originally at William Penn and now here.
Good job. Good job picking that up. That was a dandy run. Empty set, right back, has time, throws, and just got it over top of the linebackers and finds Holman down at the 15.
This kid, man, he is something, Glenn. Yeah, how about that for a little bit of touch? You just plop that one right over you guys.
Looks like the 29 down to the 14, so that's a 15-yarder. Yeah, good touch. And let's give the offensive line for the Eagles some props here. They're giving him time to throw.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Right. Puts it into Holman's belly. Started left. Cuts it right. Spin move. And he might have gotten inside the 10. He did. It looks like they're going to mark him around the 7.
And again, they're starting to open some holes for Holman and let him get going.
That's a 6-yard pickup at second down and 4. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Smyrna going quick. Right. Fake. Throws to the pass. And that is, was that caught? Caught by Amir Knight. He did a great job. And, boy, I tell you what, Wright just thread the needle on that one. I almost thought it was knocked away, but Wright kind of hit the ball on his hip.
He's done a good job of that, man. I mean, that was a heck of a find. What a catch by Knight. And another answer there by Smyrna. All right, here's the all-important 2-point conversion.
Yep. Touchdown of 8 yards by number 8. Yaya Knight from Brian Wright. And now Knight gives...
Easy LL Cool
Yeah, right. I'm going to have to wrap that later on. Holman takes a snap. Follows blocking, and I think he just got across. Let's see. Waiting for the official does make it good. And that pushes Smyrna's lead to 22-14. 4:41 to go in the half. We're going to step aside for this short break from one of our valued sponsors. We'll be back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware, Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Expectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
All right, we're back here before the kickoff. Let's take a look at an instant replay of this touchdown pass.
Yeah, Glenn, you talked about it. Talk about threading the needle. Zip, and what a great catch on the slant route. Good hands catch by Knight. He had the inside release. There's no safety help. That's exactly where Brian Wright needed to put the football. Great accuracy, great positioning for that, and then Knight did the rest with the hands. I'll tell you, we've been talking about it a lot here in this first half, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but Brian Wright's development has been one of the great feel-good stories in the state this year.
There's the pooch kick down inside the 30, and I think he went down on the knee. Yeah, the official's going to blow that one dead. Picking up that ball.
I believe that was,
I think Abrams is wearing number 2.
He is. There's been some number changes through the years.
All right, Senators with the ball and plenty of time to go in the half. 4 minutes and 36 seconds for them to try to get another score on the board. I got to tell you, I thought, looking at the scoreboard, 22-14, I would have said that might have been the final score, right?
Man. Yeah. How about that? 38 points.
Yeah.
With a little bit of change left in the first half here.
Tight formation for Dover. Parker in motion. He gets the football, trying to sweep. Moyer fights off his block, and he'll be in on the tackle along with number 10, Nazir Jenkins. Jenkins very active in this ball game, and you talked about it at the top. Not only does Smyrna have a solid group of down linemen, they are really good in that next level of linebackers.
Yeah, there's no break in this defense. Jenkins, you got Driver. These guys get after it. Durnall. I mean, it's the whole entire second level as well.
Second down and 9. Parker in motion to give us to Kilby. He kind of squirted out through a pile, and he pushed that pile ahead to the 35. He's going to gain about 4.
Yeah, nice work. They've got we talked about this too a lot. They've gotten a really good push up front, and that's allowed them to stay ahead of the chains. And once again, got a third down and short coming here. Let's see if they can make it happen.
All right. We're down to 3.5 minutes to go in this opening half. Smyrna leads 22-14. We've had 3 lead changes here in this first half and 1 tie. Cosme pitches it out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good pursuit by Smyrna's defense to get that. It's going to be shy of the first down.
All comes up, finishes that play off. What about the stiff arm?
Yeah.
And he threw Driver to the turf. That is not easy to do.
No. So Kilby gained 2. It's 4th and 1 for Dover.
See if they go after those A-gaps again.
Interesting call here. Do you think they'll bring in the earthquake to try to pick up the yard, keep this drive? It looks like they're bringing in the personnel.
It's a good call by you, Glenn. And
it's risky.
Plays. Yeah, well, you can see Smyrna's bringing in a few more interior linemen. This is a big play, 4th and 1. It's short field if they don't get it.
And now a whistle and a timeout before the snap.
Who called it?
Wait to see. And I mean, it was right before the snap. Here's the white hat call by our head referee. And it must have been an inadvertent whistle.
It looks like they didn't like the spot.
Okay. Now we'll go with the play, and it looks like head coach Chip Knapp.
Why the clock is not running?
I don't know
There's a
yet.
whole minute that has been missed off. 3:11 on the game clock here, folks. I'll get to that adjustment when I can.
Snap. Handoff. Kilby has it. I think he stopped.
I don't know. I think that was a lead block pile. I don't think that was the ball carrier. And then there's a flag after the play. This is going to be interesting, Glenn. Is this going to be a dead ball penalty or what?
Parker handed it off to Kilby, and he got buried for no gain. Looked like Chandler might have been at the bottom of that pile for Smyrna. But here it is, dead ball, unsportsmanlike against the Eagles. That might be that they were celebrating a little bit. You think that's what the call is?
I didn't see what they could have called, so perhaps that means it's verbal.
Mike Judy's out on the field. He wants an explanation.
It is a dead ball, though, Glenn, so that means possession will still go to Smyrna.
Okay, so they get the stop?
Yeah, and it'll be after the play, dead ball.
Officials trying to sort this out. They step off the penalty yardage. You're going to be out near midfield at the Smyrna 49. The stadium clock says 3:06. We're not sure that's right.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to roll with.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Dead ball foul means after the stop. So Eagles have it. Back at the 49-yard line. So we don't know exactly how much time the Eagles have to work with here, because we've had some issues with the stadium clock not running when it's supposed to be. Pass to Knight. Oh, good one-on-one stop.
Tillman with a tremendous, he sniffed it out right away. Came up from the safety spot once he saw Knight going to the flat, and he just sold out and drove on that. Wonderful job. That's a loss of 5, Glenn.
Yeah. Loss on the play. Second down, and it appears to be 2nd and 14 at the Smyrna 45-yard line.
That's a young man who paid attention to the scouting report all week.
Yeah.
And read his key and came up and exploded for a big-time play.
Right. Little
Oh,
fake down the middle. Glaze wide open in the seam. Cuts it to the outside at the 15 and down to the 11-yard line. Boy, he just found an empty spot in that zone.
Brian Wright, great job with his eyes, right? He had the play fake, and he looked over here to the left side knowing he had Guay going up the seam to the near right. Came back. The defense is completely shifted and rolled over to the left side, and a beautiful touch to find him, and Guay did the rest after that. Wonderful execution.
40-yard pass play. 1st and 10 at the Dover 12-yard line. Carney in the backfield with Holman. Now they flank right. Read option. Holman gets the ball. Tries to get the edge. He's at the 10. Hit. Wrapped up shy of the 5-yard line. Good tackle there by, looks like a freshman, Chris Grady.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Grady's grown. He was not that tall at the beginning of the year either. He's gotten bigger too. And he just took on Markel Holman face to face and was able to put him out of bounds. It was a 4-yard gain, but yeah, one-on-one tackle like that for the freshman, that's pretty impressive.
Under 2 minutes on the stadium clock. 2nd down and 5 for Smyrna. Ball on the Dover 7-yard line. Neither team has had more than a one-score lead in this half. Smyrna's trying to break that. Right has Holman behind him. Now they shift. Holman will be a wideout split to the bottom. Guay's in the backfield with Wright.
Reverse.
Guay gives it, fakes the reverse.
Oh,
He's going to
wow.
throw a pass.
What a
Philly.
That was.
To Carney for the touchdown. A page from the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl win. They run the Philly special. And right after the 2-point try, we're going to take a look at that instant replay.
We do. We will. We're not going to get the original hand. It's going to be right after the original handoff.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, man. What a little razzle-dazzle there for the Eagles. Now they go to their ground and pound earthquake formation to try to get the 2-point try. Knight and Holman side by side. Holman takes the direct snap, hands it off to Brandon West, but he comes up short.
How about that? The sacks leader trying to get the run.
All right, let's check this out. Touchdown pass from Josh Guay to Carney.
Guay's going to fake the handoff, and you saw the sneak out by Carney. He was pretending like he was blocking. He held it, and then he snuck right out there for the touchdown. What a work. What a job by the Smyrna Eagle group. Good discipline, good play call, good execution.
So with a $1.50 to go here in the half, Smyrna has now doubled up Dover. It's 28-14. And I'll tell you what, that 4th and 1 play was huge when Dover could not convert. Turnover on downs, and then Smyrna got that big pass play. Guay was special on that drive. He caught the big pass, and then he threw a touchdown pass.
This team is they've evolved so much, Glenn. I mean, they're dangerous now. I mean, they are dangerous. They got a young man that's playing quarterback now that can throw the football around. Guay's in the mix as an elite playmaker. You see Carney, the young freshman, out here making plays as well. And, of course, you still got Knight. You still got Holman.
Yeah. Yeah, Guay was a player early in the season. We didn't even hear of it.
No, he was a punt returner.
Yeah.
That's all we've seen him do.
And he punted sometimes.
And he punted,
yeah. And that was it. So Dover falls on the kickoff, the pooch kick at the 40. Looks like a flag down, too.
There is. There's a penalty at the 42. Far sideline.
Senators still have plenty of time to cut this back to a 1-score deficit.
Smyrna will receive the second half kickoff, by the way.
Yeah. And in case we're still sounding like we're in a phone booth with Superman, we're going to have our technician take a look at halftime.
That's right.
See if we can't straighten that out. We apologize because this is a fantastic game.
Yeah, unfortunately the elevator in the back cave is broken right now temporarily, so we got to make do with what we can.
All right, so they're going to tack on unsportsmanlike against Smyrna after the Dover player fell on the ball. So Dover has the ball at the Eagle 45. Plenty of time to go down and add points on the board.
Second unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Against Smyrna today.
Both in the second quarter, minutes apart. All right, the Senators have trips to the bottom of your screen. Kilby alongside Cosme, who will roll near side, pressure coming, dumps it off, and incomplete.
Dangerous right there.
I think he was looking for Abrams. I think Abrams is wearing number 20. He had 2 on when they were announcing the seniors before the pregame because he does play in the backfield. So I think he's put 20 back on.
I see a number 2 on the sidelines here, Glenn. I'm not sure. Yeah. But nonetheless, right, they had the opportunity there. That receiver's got to work his way to the sideline. That's where Cosby's going to throw it.
Yeah.
He kind of came back to the middle. Cosby's lucky that wasn't intercepted.
2 receivers top and bottom of your screen, 2nd and 10. Cosme throws far sideline, in and out of the hands and incomplete in the intended receiver. 2 straight incompletes, 3rd down and 10 coming up. We'll get these numbers squared away for you at halftime too.
Yeah, we're gonna find this one out. We're gonna do a little bit of digging.
And hopefully that's not my car
Maybe
beeping in the parking lot.
I'm not sure.
The security's going off.
Somebody's.
Yeah. All right, let's see what the Senators can dial up here on 3rd and 10. Trailing Smyrna 28-14. Again, 2 receivers top and bottom. Kilby behind Cosme. Kilby, no, it's a fake. Cosme takes it, and he's going to step out of bounds, and another flag goes flying.
Yeah, this is probably going to be holding. I like the idea. But
He was short of the 1st down on the run, I think.
He was.
Flag thrown at the Eagle 37-yard line.
I like the play call against an aggressive defense. They've had success with the quarterback pull, him pulling the ball out there.
Yeah.
But that time, wide receiver flexed out, just got a little too handsy.
So that's going to make it 3rd and long for Dover.
That was Tayshawn Allen.
It was a spot foul down at the 37. It comes back out to the Eagle 47. Still a minute and a half to go in the halftime. And now Dover with 3rd and 12. Smyrna secondary's done a decent job here in the first half, Pat, of coverage.
Yes, they have. I mean, they've really tightened it up after first quarter when they gave up 14 points. They've clamped it up here in the second.
Parker split to the bottom of your screen. They give it to Kilby, and somebody got an arm in there and slowed him down.
Yes, Charles Gar.
Yeah, and he's driven back.
Yeah, Charles Gar slowed him up, and that allowed the rest of the defense to recover.
I'm going to give Kilby credit for 2 yards. It's 4th down and 9. Dover will not go for it, I don't think, here with 1:18.
And there's a timeout by Smyrna. They're not done.
Yeah, no.
This is smelling blood in the water.
Yeah,
is what this
it is.
That's their first. They still have 2 timeouts left.
Well, so far in the first half, here's what stood out to me. Dover's ability to run the ball right up the middle on Smyrna's defense with Kilby. And then conversely, Smyrna's offense, the line giving right all day to throw, and he is just picking apart the Dover secondary.
Yeah, he's much more comfortable back there. And you're right, this offensive line is another group that's improved as the season has gone on. They got a lot of talent. And these guys, most of them play one way.
Yeah.
So they've taken some time. They seem to have to really meshed, and they now have just as dangerous of an offense as they do a defense.
Exactly. All right, Guay is going back deep to receive the expected punt. Yoder back to punt.
Yoder's got to try and pin this one. Don't give them a reason to think that they can come out and move the ball down the field. I'm punting it out of bounds.
Guay's a dangerous return man. There's the snap. It's perfect. Nice high punt. Coverage team got down there.
Beautiful.
Takes a Dover bounce.
Beautiful.
Yep. Look at that. Down to the 1 yard line.
You can't do it any better.
Nope. Can't get any better than that, Mr. Yoder.
Well done.
Barely a minute to go here in the half. Eagles have scored twice in this second quarter to break the 14-all tie.
Now let's see you line up Earthquake here and just try and get yourself out of the
shadow
out of the doldrums.
Yeah.
The last thing you want is a safety. If I'm Dover, I'm pinning the ears back.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll be able to read it with the personnel coming on the field.
Yeah, I see Charles Gar out there. That usually is the telltale sign.
Yep. If he's out there in West, usually Cole Moyer is another one they pull off defense. Yep, I see him in there. All right. Earthquake from the 1, and now we have a Smyrna timeout. They're going to talk things over with 1:08 to go in the half as we keep it right here. Let's see if there's any other scores out there at the moment. I know Archmere was playing cross town against, or no, Cesar Rodney was up there playing Archmere. As we take a look.
You gotta love the old hashtag DellHS.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit latest.
Conquered 51-16 over Delcastle.
Wow, Delcastle was pretty decent this year too.
Fourth quarter. Yeah, it's crazy to see there. Sal's up on William Penn 7-0. About 6.5 to go in the first quarter there, Glenn.
Yeah. Looked like Archmere had the lead. No, that's I'm looking at a different sport.
Yeah, we see that
again. Yeah, Sal 7, William Penn nothing.
Looks like there's a final of football, 38-0, Archmere over Cesar Rodney.
Okay, there you go. All right, back down on the field. Here we go. And the officials down on the field had not made any adjustments to the stadium clock, so we're going to go with 68 seconds to go in the half.
Big opportunity here for Dover to sneak 2 points. Got to get a good push.
Yamir Knight changes up the play, gives it to the line. Takes the snap himself, goes straight ahead, puts a head down. Moves to the pile, but I don't think he reached the 5. They're going to mark him at the 4.
Yeah, and they're probably content with letting this clock run down. You know, I have memories. Oh, there's a stoppage. I have memories of Ymir's oldest brother, Will Knight, in a game where Nolan Henderson had been knocked out against William Penn.
It was a William Penn playoff game.
It was a very similar situation to this, where they were pinned at their 1 yard line. They came out and he ran that ball 99 yards for a touchdown and set the tone for the rest of that game.
You're exactly right. Dover player being helped up off the turf, so it was an injury timeout.
Yeah, I hope everything's okay there. Looks like it's kind of got rolled up on. Another numberless player.
I know.
Nameless
Another one
number.
forced to check out at half. You know, I got to give credit to both schools today. Of course, this is Cancer Awareness Month. The Smyrna cheerleaders are using pink pom-poms, and the Dover Marching Band has pink flumes on the top of their marching band hats.
Is that what that? Is that what the term is for that?
That's a flume.
Always wondered.
Yep. And Dover players wearing pink socks.
Always just assumed it was like feathers. That just shows you I don't have the band terminology.
Maybe it's plume, not flume. Oh, there's that's a face mask. That's obvious.
Wow, that's dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Stops the clock with about 30 seconds to go in the half. Yeah, it's not flume, it's plume.
Plume.
Let me correct myself.
Not like the log flume. Like the log flume.
Yes.
That's the flume.
Yes. Let me get the I didn't even need anybody to tweet that one to me. I corrected my own self.
That's right.
See, I was trying to go with a combo word, feathers and plume.
Right.
Flume.
You a fan of the log flume? Were you a fan of the log flume back in the day?
No.
No? I loved it. Loved it. Roller coaster, water. Great combination.
All right, that gives the Eagles some breathing room on the personal foul face mask penalty against Dover. They're out to their 18 now.
They don't have to take a snap here,
No,
Glenn.
they might just let the clock run. They're looking over to the sideline, see what the coach wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Smyrna, I'm content. I'm up 2 scores.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm getting the ball coming out of half. Coach Judy and company got to be happy with the adjuster because, let's be honest, Dover came out and they smacked them in that first quarter, putting 2 touchdowns on the board.
They did take a snap because they had to with the clock running down, but Ymir Knight takes a knee, and that takes us to halftime. Our halftime score here at Dover High Senior Day, Smyrna 28, Dover 14. It's halftime on the First State Ortho Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, you know, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon.
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes, whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
I'm Chef Hari Cameron. At Grandpa Mac, pasta's our thing. We serve quality food fast that's not fast food. We make everything in-house and serve something for everyone. We're open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Follow the noodle to Grandpa Mac.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news, free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Melissa Ellis is part of 4Acre Realty Company. She is licensed in both Delaware and Pennsylvania. Melissa knows that being personable and patient is a key to her success as a realtor. Helping both buyers and sellers understand current market values and conditions puts them in the best position when making an offer or pricing a home for sale. That kind of high-level professional communication and her skill at being a team player put Melissa's clients at ease, knowing she has their best interests at heart. Melissa is also an athlete herself, playing multiple sports so she understands what teamwork means. She is still involved in sports, whether it's sponsoring, coaching, or being team mom for her own 2 daughters' teams. What sets her apart is how grateful Melissa is for the trust of her clients. She never takes that trust for granted. She affords all people respect and honesty and works hard to be the support system clients need and deserve. Melissa Ellis, strong connections, strong service.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fanwear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Expectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon.
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes. Whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80.
It's that on your Delaware Live 10 plays for week number 6. And we're going to get started over at Red Lion with some volleyball here with Emma Banks and Abigail Connor. And this all brought to you by BSN Sports. It's going to be a save and a finish. Emma Banks here going to get started up 1. There's the save, and here comes Abigail Connor going to send it through for the point. Red Lion volleyball getting us started at number 10. Over to number 9 and Sussex Central football. Check out Troy scramble. Here comes the pressure. Morris going to step up. Voids 1 tackle, 2 tackle, now going to get to the sideline, puts the ball in the air and finds his man Chris Shields for the big reception, a big play for Troy Morris and Chris Shields at number 9. Over to Caravel and their football team here at number 8, Truman Awerda and James Wingo. Check out Awerda, going to drop straight back, throw this one up over 2 defenders. How about James Wingo goes up and mosses them for the big catch downfield. This one here at number of Wilmington Friends. We've been seeing a lot of them here on the field hockey field. How about Maddie Rowland to Cora Lowcamp? There's a little give and go action right back to her. She's able to finish. Cora Lowcamp becoming a regular on top plays. That one from Wilmington Friends, an overtime winner for Maddie Rowland to Cora Lowcamp. Now to number 6. You've heard this name before from Woodbridge. Seatric Stones. Here he is at safety. Going to read the quarterback's eyes. Ball's up in the air. He goes, makes a play on it. Interception. Gets both feet in the end zone for the touchback. Seatric Stones, the interception to save a touchdown at number 6. On to number 5, the big one from last week, Sally's and Middletown. Check out Ben Anton here, the freshman Ryan Stewart. They set up the fake screen. They release him downfield. Anton goes up and high points the ball, makes the catch, brings it down in the end zone for a big-time touchdown, helping Salesianum defeat Middletown last Friday night. Over to number 4, and this one also helping the Sals in that victory. Jacob Zeigler, again, he has a few of these already. Deja vu for number 22. Zeigler able to come up, make the interception, and then he is off to the races. He's done that before. A pick 6 for Jacob Zeigler and Salesianum at number 4. That's going to take us to number 3, and Craig Miller, more from the Caravel Buccaneers here. He is going to get this handoff to the right side. make a few defenders miss, a little hesitation, break some tackles, and then there goes the speed. That little hezzy at the 40 is going to set him off for the big-time run. Craig Miller, 71-yard touchdown for the Caravel Bucks. They remain undefeated at play number 3. This one courtesy of Alex Phillipson here at number 2. The Tattle Hornets, they're starting to get on a roll. Here's the defense. Micah Stamper gets the interception, and you know he's going to be off to the races. What an athlete number 1 in black is. He takes that pick, and he goes the other way. 75 yards for the pick 6 for Tatnall, and Micah Stamper at number 2. Now our top play of the week, this one courtesy of Christian Galvin, and we've got another pick 6 for you. This one deep into Smyrna territory, and there it is. Christian Galvin able to make the interception out of the secondary, and see you later. He's going to return this one 96 yards. Christian Galvin, a 96-yard pick 6 for the Smyrna Eagles as your top play for week number 6. Goes up and high points the ball, makes the catch, brings it down in the end zone for a big-time touchdown, helping Salesianum defeat Middletown last Friday night. Over to number 4, and this one also helping the Sals in that victory. Jacob Zeigler, again, he has a few of these already. Deja vu for number 22. Zeigler able to come up, make the interception, and then he is off to the races. He's done that before. A pick 6 for Jacob Zeigler and Salesianum at number 4. That's going to take us to number 3, and Craig Miller, more from the Caravel Buccaneers here. He is going to get this handoff to the right side, make a few defenders miss, a little hesitation, break some tackles, and then there goes the speed. That little hezzy at the 40 is going to set him off for the big-time run. Craig Miller, 71-yard touchdown for the Caravel Bucks. They remain undefeated at play number 3. This one courtesy of Alex Phillipson here at number 2. The Tattle Hornets, they're starting to get on a roll. Here's the defense. Micah Stamper gets the interception, and you know he's going to be off to the races. What an athlete number 1 in black is. He takes that pick, and he goes the other way. 75 yards for the pick 6 for Tatnall, and Micah Stamper at number 2. Now our top play of the week, this one courtesy of Christian Galvin, and we've got another pick 6 for you. This one deep into Smyrna territory, and there it is. Christian Galvin able to make the interception out of the secondary, and see you later. He's going to return this one 96 yards. Christian Galvin, a 96-yard pick 6 for the Smyrna Eagles as your top play for week number 6.
Here at Dover High School, Glenn Frazier, Pat Gariantes, up on camera, Nick Halliday, or down here looking over our shoulder, whatever the case may be. This is the Game of the Week brought to you by First Aid Orthopedics, with 29 physicians at 16 locations providing surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques, serving as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Their docs are readily available to all the local emergency departments, medical aid, and urgent care centers for consult and treatment. Give them a call at 302-322-3400 or visit firststateortho.com. Be sure to mention you saw their ad right here on Delaware Live Sports. All right, Pat, let's take a look at the numbers for the first half. Dover with the better rushing numbers, Smyrna with the passing numbers. Take us to the team.
You're not kidding. Yeah, Smyrna, 66 yards on the ground, 165 through the air. We would have thought that. Again, what a evolution they've made. Brian Wright has continued his progression. How about these numbers? 15 of 18 through the air in the first half for 158 of those 165 yards. Guay getting involved with 7-yard completion on there as well. And the flip side, it's a run game. The ground and pound of Dover, 158 yards rushing, only 24 passing. Jaquan Kilby, the all-state running back, 91 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Those are the guys that are standing out, and those are the way that the numbers are split. That's pretty much polar opposites right there, Glenn.
Let's take a look at the scoring plays, and there was a lot in the first quarter. Spears had a pick 6, 85 yards to get Smyrna on the board. The conversion failed. That was 3 minutes into the game, giving the Eagles a 6-0 lead. Dover comes right back. 17-yard pass to Allen from Cosme. Yoder's kick gave the Senators a 7-6 advantage. That was 7:09 to go in the quarter. A little bit later on, Yamir Knight with an 8-yard touchdown run. Guay ran in the 2-point try, and that gave Smyrna a 14-7 advantage. Dover tied it up with 13 seconds to go in the quarter on a 29-yard run by Jaquan Kilby. Yoder's kick ties it at 14. It was all Smyrna in the second quarter. It was an 8-yard pass to Ymir Knight. Holman ran in the 2-point conversion, giving Smyrna a 22-14 lead with 4:41 to go in the half. And then just 2 minutes later, a little razzle-dazzle as Smyrna dialed up the Philly special. Quay took the handoff, and then he passed to a wide-open Carney in the back of the end zone. And the 2-point try failed, leaving the score right where we sit now, 28-14 Smyrna. And they will get the opening kickoff to start the second half. Wind's picked up a little bit here today at Dover, but it's a crosswind. We'll have to see what effect, if any, that has on the passing and kicking game.
Yeah, it very well could. You gotta adjust to it, right? Aim your throws maybe a little bit further outside if you think it's going to tail in, so on and so forth. You're seeing some guys throw the football around now just to get a feel to see if this does adjust the throw or not, or if it's just up here at the higher level. Yeah, we're going to find out who makes the necessary adjustments here. See if Dover can get themselves back in the game. Right now, Smyrna's offense is red hot. Marty, yeah, if you don't follow Marty on Twitter, that is one of the best tweets I've seen in a while.
Yep. Marty and John Busby do a great job on the Delaware Sports Debate podcast week in and week out. You can tune into them on Sundays. Or, as John Busby likes to say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't care what time of the day you're listening to us, just as long as you're listening. Right. And we do. Great job by those guys, and they have a good sense of humor, too.
Did you get the Conrad update?
Don't have an update. Let's get you some scores. Finals today. Caesar Rodney's now lost 18 straight. They are blanked by Archmere 38-0. Concord was leading Delcastle 51-16. I don't know whether that one's final yet. The Salesian of South with a 7-0 early lead over William Penn.
Got an update there, 13-0 now.
Okay, and then Middletown was leading St. George's 14-7 in the first half.
Update there, Middletown up 20-14 at the half.
All right, St. George's. You just can't figure them out this year.
Can't do it.
Hang around.
Another finals, Conrad 46-16 over Dickinson.
All right, St. Andrews and St. E's play later tonight. And Tower Hill and Mount Pleasant don't have any update on that one, and that's what we have right now. Meanwhile, down on the field, we're ready for the second half kickoff.
More great football coming at you, Glenn. This game's been as advertised for the most part. Well, I shouldn't say that, right? Because we anticipated a defensive battle. This has been an exciting back and forth knockout fight. Heavyweight fight right here.
Here's Yoder's kick, squib kick down the middle of the field, picked up by Carney to the 25, 30, 35, puts the head down, and he'll get it out to the 40. So Smyrna with good field position to start the second half.
All right, let's see what Smyrna comes out with. They threw the ball all over the field, as we alluded to at the break, 15 of 18. I knew it was going to be a high percentage, Glenn. I mean, there was very little, balls hitting the turf. That's impressive. This Dover secondary is going to be, definitely stressed here in the second half. Got to come up with some plays, knock some passes down.
Wright checks the sideline. They didn't have the personnel in. Now here comes Ymir Knight. Knight carried the ball twice in the first half for 11 yards and a touchdown. He also had a receiving touchdown. And we had Markel Holman with 11 touches and 46 yards on the ground. Wright puts it into the belly of Holman, started left, cuts it right, weaves around, he's up to midfield, he's into the open, and caught from behind, not before he gets all the way down inside the Dover 25-yard line.
What a run. What a run right there by Holman. He kind of got bottled up for the most part in the first half. He got loose, turned on the jets, couple nice cuts. That's a big-time run right there.
How about a 38-yard pickup? So he almost matched his total first half yardage with one carry. Wright checks the sideline for the play. Just underway here in the second half. Smyrna with a 28-14 halftime advantage. Wright fakes it to Holman. Rolls right, throws into the end zone. Nice job defensively. Knocking that away was Abrams at the last second.
Great job by Abrams. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is for. But great job by Abrams driving on that football. Brian Wright wanted it all. He decided to throw it deep. That ball floated in the air long enough. He had a couple other guys wide open.
And eligible downfield on Smyrna. Now, does Dover take the incomplete, make it 2nd and 10? And it looks like they're going to take the penalty. They're still looking to the sideline, talking to head coach Chip Knapp. Deciding whether he wants to take the penalty yardage or make it 2nd and 10.
Decisions,
right.
Glenn.
It looks like he's going to decline the penalty. Yep, declined. They'll take the play, make it 2nd and 10.
Interesting. They don't want to give him the extra down, clearly.
Yeah. Ashley and Fretch split to the top of your screen. Carney to the bottom. Knight and Holman, flank quarterback right. Fakes it to Holman, he looks to pass. Throws it to the far flat. Going down to get it is Fretch, and then they pound on him after about a 6-yard pickup.
Great coverage right there by Dover. You can tell that the intended primary receiver there that they were looking for was Andre Ashley, but he got pressed right off the line and couldn't break away from the defense, and he had to settle for the check down.
Yeah.
And now 3rd down and about 5.
Yep, 3rd 5 up and coming. We're in the first minute of the 3rd quarter. This time Carney and Knight are split to the bottom, Knight in the slot. Holman takes the handoff, does a stutter step move. He's grabbed by the ankles.
He's got the first here.
It's close. It's awful close.
Looks like they're going to get it to him. What a run there.
Yeah, eluded the first defender at the line of scrimmage with a nice little shifty move, a little jump cut. And they're going to give him first down.
Nice work by Holman. Keeping them legs moving. How about him coming out, establishing the tone in the second half of the running game?
He has 43 yards on 2 carries here in the 3rd quarter. He had 46 total in the first half. Right, checks the sideline. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Knight to the top. Right, looks for Knight. He makes a cut back in the end zone, and he can't quite hold on to that one.
In and out of the hands, Glenn. In and out of the hands.
2nd down and 10 for Smyrna. Ball at the Dover 12-yard line. So we got some finals for you. Conrad defeated Dickinson earlier today, 46-16. Concord 51, Delcastle 16. Middletown in a tight one with St. George's leading 20-14. Salesian leads William Penn 13-0. And Archmere defeated Cesar Rodney 38-0. Riders get shut out again. They just can't get that offense going. When we saw them here a few weeks ago against Dover, the defense, I thought, played rather well.
The defense did, Glenn. The defense absolutely did. But, yeah, that offense, they just can't seem to get a good push up front, and they end up, having struggles there because, they just can't move the chains. And then that defense wears down.
Yeah.
That's how scores get out of hand.
Yep. We got a timeout, I believe, by Dover.
It was.
They want to see if they can't straighten things out here defensively and try to keep Smyrna off the board here. We're at the point on the field, I guess we could be on at any point on the field where Smyrna is 4-down territory.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah, right.
Well, now they got the safety net, the two-score lead. So
I had to laugh earlier in the season when I was doing a Zoom interview with defensive coordinator Dan Wagner, who at the time was the acting head coach when Coach Judy took the temporary health leave. And I was checking the starters with him, and I said, I got down to the point where I'm looking at kickers, and I said, okay, who punts? And he hesitated.
Yeah.
And then I laughed. We both laughed. And I said, oh, that's all right. You don't punt. Well, they do a few times. They have it today. Wright takes a snap. Back to pass. Pressure coming from the blind side. Threads the needle to Carney on the slant pattern, and he beat his man.
What a job. Good eye recognition by Brian Wright. Good eye discipline. Looked away, came back, and Kearney, the freshman, a beautiful route. Good hands to secure it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Second touchdown pass of the game for Wright. And a second touchdown reception for Kearney. Except he caught the last one from Guay. Smyrna regroups in the huddle for the up-and-coming two-point try. Smyrna now out in front by 20 points. This game was tied at 14 at the end of one quarter.
Yeah, it was. And Smyrna's done a good. They adjusted defensively, and now offensively, this thing is a well-oiled machine now, boy. Let me tell you, Glenn. Didn't get in. Needless to goes down.
No. Yamir was stopped. He started to go right, cut it back, and Dover there to stop him. So we've got a timeout. 20-point advantage now for Smyrna as they lead 34-14 back in 30 seconds on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader. Because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Back here on the First Aid Ortho Game of the Week, I'm Glenn Frazier. He's Pat Gariantes. And Smyrna taking in the open drive and going right down the field and making it a 3-possession game now. Here's the kickoff. Down to the 10-yard line, up the middle of the field, and then hit across the 25 to the 28. On return for Dover was Nehemiah Williams, a sophomore. Senators bring their offense out, first time here in the third quarter.
These guys just got to stay out of their own way. They got to stay out of their own way. They've established the run game fairly well. They got to continue to do that right now. Okay, yeah, your game script's going to get a little bit ahead of you here, down 3 scores, but got to try and make some things happen. The other thing to keep in mind, Glenn, I know we talked about this off air at halftime, is John Parker.
Yeah.
Yet again, has been bottled up in this game.
Yeah, they can't get him in space. And this second week in a row, he's been kind of throttled. Gives right up the middle to Kilby. Kilby goes forward, close to the 30-yard line. He'll gain a couple.
Great job there by West, just kind of shrinking the defense in there and making the tackle after the short gain. No one seemed to block him on that play.
I got to tell you what, I almost decided to wear shorts today. It was going to get up close to 70, but we've got a cool breeze blowing right into the press box now, and I'm starting to get a little chill.
We do got a nice little breeze. It's the cavernous breezes of this cave that we've been in. Hopefully that's been resolved.
Yeah, hopefully it has. I know Nick Halliday was down here during halftime trying to work on something. Now we'll see. We've never had this kind of problem, an echo like that this year, and especially not here at Dover High. There's a snap, and Cosme wasn't ready, but a flag's thrown.
False start.
False start on Dover. That's not the way you want to start out here in the second half.
They'll gladly take the 5 yards instead of the turnover.
Yeah, right. It's the senior day here today for Dover. They'll be on the road for the final 2 regular season games. The Senators go to William Penn next week, and then they'll face Salesianum up at Abyssinia to close out the regular season. Then they'll have an extra week off before the playoffs start.
That's going to be huge for them.
Cosme, 2-step drop, throws it down the sideline, and there's a penalty flag. Pass was intended for Allen.
Yeah, they're going to get Makai Stinnett on that. That's a tough play for him. You know, that ball's underthrown. I think the wind affected that throw. I think we've seen that. He never turned around for the football.
Right.
He's upset about it, and his guys are telling him, hey, we're good. We're good, man. We're all right.
Yep.
Love that. That's good leadership there. See West, Driver, and Lee kind of telling them, hey, we got you, man. Don't worry about that.
Good philosophy. I'd like to see that. I know you and I talked a lot during our broadcast about the Phillies last night, keeping up to date on their game. And they have the same mentality. Somebody makes an error, somebody makes a mistake, it's over with. Let it go. We got your back. Same mentality here.
It's champion mentality.
Cosme gives it right up the middle. Kilby, a minimal gain, but it was a first down play. He crossed the 40 out to the 42, but we've got another flag.
Yep.
Thrown over by the far side judge.
Not sure what this is going to be.
Must
Maybe
be another 5 yard.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. Yeah, I may have to throw the hoodie back on in a second. Nope, inadvertent.
They're going to wave it off. Okay.
Not
See,
sure.
now it's the same thing. The other refs have got to pick that guy up. Made a mistake, inadvertent flag, let it go. We got your back. Same mentality, Pat.
That's right.
Kilby gained 2. It'll be second down and 8. Ball at the Dover 42-yard line. 8:48 to go here in the third quarter. Number 5, Dover versus number 1, Smyrna. Parker in motion. Another give right up the middle to Kilby, trying to move the pile. He does for a couple of yards out to the 45. West there to stop him.
Now the all-important third down, Glenn.
Yep, 3rd and 5. No Macarena today, huh?
Yeah, you know, although the halftime show was tremendous.
What?
We got a little Earth, Wind, and Fire, a little Boys to Men.
Both bands today, fantastic. Right?
Oh, yeah, the pregame was just as good with Smyrna. I agree.
Kilby up the middle again. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first.
Got to be 4 down territory.
I would think so. You're down 20 points. It's 4th and 1. They went for it in a similar spot late in the second quarter. Smyrna stopped him shy, and then the Eagles went down and added a score to make it a 2-score advantage going into the locker room. But I think Dover, you're right, is in a position now where they've got to go for this.
This is where you don't have the under center quarterback. Can't do a really true sneak here.
Yeah. Kilby, right up the middle.
He's got it.
He got it. He crossed the 50, still on his feet. Second effort down inside the Smyrna 40.
What an individual effort there by Jaquan Kilby. Just spinning through, keeping the feet moving.
Got 13 yards out of what maybe should have been only 2.
Wonderful job.
And still, we've yet to see Dover able to get speedster Jonathan Parker involved in the offense.
He's definitely been keyed on,
and the Golden Knights shut him down last week. Cosme fakes it, passes on the slant, and he completes it. And now is it complete? Hit immediately and dropped the ball. So Tayshawn Allen, the sophomore, not quite able to bring that one in.
Good route by Allen, and nice job taking the contact. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Not a bad ball by Cosme either.
Yeah. Like that quick slant pattern. The incomplete brings up 2nd and 10 for Dover to Smyrna 39. We're under 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Smyrna next week will be home for homecoming, and they'll take on Salesianum. And we'll have that game for you right here on Delaware Live.
It's another tough matchup.
Yeah. Dover still has to play the Sal's this season. Handoff, and I tell you, catching him from behind was Nate Chandler.
Just right off the edge. Again, we've talked about this defense ad nauseum, and in the first quarter, it's like they almost hurt us. Chandler, that's his at least, I don't know how many he's had in this game, but came in with 19 tackles for loss, so he's got at least 20 now. It's incredible. Yeah, you have 14, 19, 4, 2. I mean, that's 30, 40 tackles for losses, and then you mix in the linebackers.
I think somebody told me that Smyrna has 75 tackles for loss coming into this game. An amazing stat.
But it's like they heard us in the first quarter. Like, oh, it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Kilby gets a good block on a blitzer. That was Cole Moyer. And now he's slowed up, and he is tackled for a loss back near the 49-yard line. And getting the sack is Nazir Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins just did a great job. Read his key, waited, and then was just shot out of a cannon to chase down Cosby. There's really nothing Cosby could do. Great pressure there by Smyrna. Nice blitz call up. And they get the job done. They're swarming now.
Yeah. That was almost a tag team effort because Cole Moyer was coming off the edge, and the blocking back, Kilby, picked him up, but that allowed Jenkins to come around him and get the pressure in the sack. All right, Dover and puff formation, that's Yoder. A similar spot on the field in the first half, and he pins Smyrna back to the 1. This one, good hang time. Takes a little bit of a Dover bounce. And it's going to be down inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. Eagles trot the offense back out with 5:12 to go in the third.
Smyrna's hot offensively, Glenn. I mean, they've been able to move the ball against this Dover defense, no problem. And you see Dover's body language. You see some guys walking out onto the field. That can't be happening right now. There's a lot of football games.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you got to try and challenge yourself, right? Smyrna, you got to remember, Smyrna's got a defensive touchdown in this game.
Yes.
So I mean, you got to try and match that, right? Mm-hmm. That's got to be the mentality.
This is the final game of 4 that we brought to you this weekend.
How fun has it been, man?
Yeah.
I mean, how fun has it been?
We had 4 pretty good matchups coming into the week, and we'll have 3 for you next week. Benny Mitchell and the South Crew will not have a game. His son's getting married, and we wish them all the best.
Yeah, congrats there to Trey and to Benny, and obviously to Trey's future wife and their family.
I got to meet her a couple weeks ago at a Delaware game. That was Holman on the run. He crossed the 20 out to the 23-yard line. He gets 6 on first down.
Smyrna's just clicking on all cylinders. But yeah, congratulations to
the Mitchell family, the clan.
Yeah, man.
And
the old 302 wedding.
Yeah.
Will they be live? I don't have to ask Benny. They will be live streaming down there?
They're sitting up at the Delaware game today.
Is he going to do play-by-play of the first dance?
Yeah. Right. Let's see if he can do the Macarena.
Right.
Read option, Holman just fighting for yards. He got just across the 25 and about a yard shy of the first down.
So hard to bring down.
Yep.
Man. He's just getting in a rhythm here in the second half. This is the closer, right? They went out there, they spread the ball out there, threw the ball around. Now they're going to bring in the closer. He's fresh. He didn't have any touches in the first half.
Yeah. No, he didn't. 11 carries.
That's more than I thought. I'm actually shocked by that number.
Now we're quickly going to change personnel up and bring in the short yardage earthquake formation for Smyrna. Knight takes the snap. He goes right, gets a block from Holman, gets the corner, still on his feet. If he didn't go out of bounds, you can forget about it. Oh, I don't know. He's almost caught from behind. He's in there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good Ymir night.
Tremendous. That was. I tell you what. I don't know how he tiptoed the sideline. I don't know how he tiptoed the sideline.
73 yards for his 3rd touchdown of the game.
What a run. There is a penalty marker. So wait a second. Let's see.
Well, he was almost caught from behind by Dover's defensive back.
I believe that was Grady. I think that was Grady, the freshman.
Chris O'Grady?
Yeah, I think it was.
Is this going to come back? Officials are gathering together right around the Dover 18-yard line.
Hey, see, there's a flag at the 21. I mean, he was well out in front there.
Oh, yeah.
At that point.
So whatever this is did not have a bearing on the play. It was behind the play. Now the head referee. They're calling it a touchdown. And then a offsetting personal fouls. Offset, but the touchdown goes. It will count. That's one thing, really, in my opinion, Smyrna needs to clean up the personal foul penalties.
Yeah. Well, definitely come playoff time, right? You don't want to be hurting yourself in a situation in a playoff game. whether that be against a rematch against this Dover team or rematch against Middletown or Slazy Annams on the up and up right now. It looks like Sussex Central has been great all year. Some of these teams are going to be challenges.
So the Smyrna Eagles have reeled off 4 unanswered touchdowns after we were tied 14-all at the end of the first quarter. Now they're set up to go for 2. Right now it's 40-14. So that means Knight and Holman. Which one will get the snap? It's Knight. Now he throws the pass in the end zone, and it's picked off.
Grady.
Yep, intended for Nate Chandler. So the conversion fails. Timeout on the field. 3:41 to go, third quarter, and Smyrna now having their way. They're up 40-14, and we're back after these messages.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Well, it's not the way, Pat, that the Dover seniors wanted to go out on senior day. Close ball game at the end of one quarter. It was a one-score game when Dover tried to convert late in the second quarter on a 4th and 1 near midfield. Just couldn't quite get it. It was so close. And then Smyrna ended up scoring one more time to make it a 2-score lead going into the locker room, and now all of a sudden it's 40-14. You kind of sense, maybe they're kind of deflated a little bit out there right now. It's a shame. This is a very good football team and a program that Chip Knapp has really just kind of jump-started.
Absolutely. But, Smyrna right now is just on a completely different level. They've figured some things out offensively.
Squib kick, touched by the 30, and then picked up alertly by a return back who gets out of bounds, and now he's shaken up a little bit. And that's number 10, Williams. Let's run down some of these seniors while we got a chance for Dover that are playing their final, at least regular season game. It's possible they get a playoff game back here. But we're talking about defensively, all the starting down linemen are back. Tyshawn Milligan's a big one.
He's a big one. 78 tackles coming into this game. And, he's had a few already. And then Tyron Abrams.
That's it. 2 seniors starting on defense. And we'll get to the offensive seniors here in a moment as Dover starting at their own 30-yard line. Parker in motion. Cosby fakes it to him, runs the option. He's going to take it himself. He's out to the 35-yard line. A good pickup on first down.
Yeah, that play's been working for them. The veer option or the option in general, that play's been working for them against this Smyrna team. And the runs up the middle have been working.
Yeah.
But, right now, this Smyrna offense is just something else right now. But go ahead with these seniors.
Offensively, Eric Carter, Tyrone Abrams, of course, we mentioned him, defensive side of the ball. Cosby Kilby are back. Cameron Jones, a wide out. And then on the front line, you got your center, Jamal Parker, and that's it.
Yep.
Dover has a lot returning both sides of the ball next year.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Not quite sure why the clock has stopped, Glenn, yet again. Yet again, the clock was stopped here at the stadium.
Pat keeps a good.
I keep up with the clock.
Yeah. Second down and 4. Cosby gives it to Kilby, who flips it back to Parker. He got around one defender and then caught from behind by that same defender that he managed to get around. That's Nazir Jenkins. Nice job of pursuit by him.
Good job of pursuit. Still good enough for a first down.
Yeah.
But that little trickeration, you got to. You're down multiple scores here. You got to try and get something going here.
I'm going to put this to you because I said something to you when we were off the air at halftime. Do you see that speed out of Parker? Do you think maybe something's a little wrong with him?
Not sure. Yeah, the burst doesn't seem to be there that we've seen in previous weeks. He's still out there.
Yeah.
It looks like they may be down a player here. Doesn't look like they're, look at that.
Yeah, there we go. That might help.
Times in the first half, too. They're just a little bit off.
Straight up the middle this time to Kilby. Kilby pushes the pile ahead for a couple. Bring up second down and 8. Kilby over 100 yards rushing again today.
He's been good, man. And he's Mr. Consistency. It started last year. Obviously, it's 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
as a freshman, but last year he really came on the scene all state. This year he's continued it.
2 minutes and counting to go here in this third quarter. Parker will split to the top of your screen. Allen to the bottom. And Kilby behind the quarterback, Cosme. Throws it looking for Parker. He goes up and gets it. Hit immediately after a 2-yard gain. And I think that was Spears.
That was Eric Spears coming up. Great. Beautifully played. Once the ball was in the air, he drove on the receiver and big time hit. Big time hit.
Pick up with just a couple, so it's 3rd and 4 out of the Senator 46-yard line. As we're closing in on 1 minute to go in this third quarter. Two receivers to the bottom. Parker in the slot. Allen the outside receiver. They fake it. Cosby runs it himself. Got a good block. Trying to get the edge at midfield. Cole Moyer chasing him out of bounds. But he just got enough for the first down at the Smyrna 49.
It's been working for him, the QB run. It really has. Cosby, you know, this offense is starting to generate a little bit of momentum here on this drive. And this is what this team needed. They needed some kind of positivity here.
Yeah.
Close quarter out strong. See if you can get down here and score against an elite defense. And at least get the activity, the energy level up a little bit.
Right. Top 3 teams automatically qualify in the 3A playoffs in each of the 2 districts. Dover appears to be safe. And Kilby gets the carry there for about a yard, make it 2nd and 9. Dover defeated Cape Henlope, and so they've got the tiebreaker should they end up tied with the Vikings. They've already beaten Cesar Rodney. So really, Sussex Central and Smyrna are on the driver's seat for the top 2 spots in automatic qualifiers, as now Pat's keeping an eye on a critter over there that could actually hurt him.
Yeah, got a little wasp. Little wasp action.
Yeah. So you think Dover's got the 3rd spot because should they lose this game to Smyrna, they'll be 2-2. They have already played everybody in district play. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We will head to the fourth quarter. Be back with that right after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Melissa Ellis is part of 4-Acre Realty Company. She is licensed in both Delaware and Pennsylvania. Melissa knows that being personable and patient is a key to her success as a realtor. Helping both buyers and sellers understand current market values and conditions puts them in the best position when making an offer or pricing a home for sale. That kind of high-level professional communication and her skill at being a team player put Melissa's clients at ease, knowing she has their best interests at heart. Melissa is also an athlete herself, playing multiple sports so she understands what teamwork means. She is still involved in sports, whether it's sponsoring, coaching, or being team mom for her own 2 daughters' teams. What sets her apart is how grateful Melissa is for the trust of her clients. She never takes that trust for granted. She affords all people respect and honesty and works hard to be the support system clients need and deserve. Melissa Ellis, strong connections, strong service.
Well, we're back here on the first day ortho game of the week, and the point that I was trying to make before the break was Dover has pretty much already qualified as one of the top 3 out of District 2 in Class 3A because they've already beaten Cape and CR. Cape's the only team that could bump them out, so they've already the tiebreaker with them, and the best Cape can do if they can knock off Smyrna would be 2-2.
Well, that's it, right? They would have to lose out, Dover would, and Cape would have to win out.
And it still would be a tie, and they'd get the tiebreaker.
Correct.
Cosme looking, finally unloads it. He's drilled by a truck driver, and the pass is out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, truck driver used the truck stick right there.
That was a Mack truck driver.
Golly. We've seen some hits this week.
Yeah.
There were
Oh,
a
my
few
gosh.
last night.
Mackay Carmen.
Woo!
Ira Yates.
Yeah. There's
For Caravel.
Just good old-fashioned smash mouth football, Glenn.
Cosme Took a long time to get that play from the bench. Now he trots into the huddle. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Dover has 3rd down and 10 at the Eagle 48-yard line. Dover trying to put some more points on the board, get a little bit of something going, and a momentum going into the practice this week in preparation for next week's game. There's a sack. That's number 5 on number 5, Cole Moyer, sacking Cosme, and then a flag after the play.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get unsportsmanlike, is what would be my guess.
You're kidding. Unsportsmanlike?
Personal foul. I don't know that on his way up. It's tough to see from up here. He must have did something on the way up that they felt was excessive, the officials. Now, there's been a few against Smyrna today.
Yeah, I would say that's probably 5.
It makes me wonder, because you get 2, you have to leave
lane. Right. So apparently it's been all different players. And we don't know who that one's on.
I would say that's on Moyer, because after he got done with the tackle, he kind of spun Cosme around on his way up to celebrate, but it was just he was celebrating the sack, you know? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to see from our angle.
Yeah, it is. And when the officials make the call, it's a shame that high school officials aren't mic'd through the PA system in the stadiums, but they write down the numbers. We never get to see who it is.
Yeah.
Needless to say, after the sack, it's a 1st down for Dover. Cosme hands off to Kilby. He's got the edge on the far side. He's tripped up inside the 25, down close to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, good job right there by Kilby. Got around the outside. He almost had the cut back there. Nice tackle by the Smyrna defender over that way, but Dover's in business here.
Double-digit run there, about 15 yards to the 23.
It's a good drive here by Dover.
Yeah.
I mean, I know score they're in trouble when it comes to trying to win the game, but this is a good drive against, like we said, what we feel is the top defense in the state.
There at halftime, Salesianum leading William Penn 24-0. Last we heard Middletown on top of St. George's 20-14. Couple other 3A games upstate.
That Salesianum team's really starting to turn a corner, aren't they?
Yeah. Got a big win over Middletown last week. Cosme. Handoff up the middle, ball's on the turf.
Oh, boy.
I think it's covered up by Smyrna.
I think Randall West fell right on it. I think you're
They're
right.
still on the bottom fighting for it, but the officials have already signaled it's Smyrna football.
Oof. It's been that kind of day for Dover after the first quarter.
Yep.
You're driving, you're getting some momentum going, cough the ball up, and Smyrna they're taking advantage of every opportunity they're given. They are taking advantage of it.
Smyrna's defense has recorded a couple of sacks. They've now recovered a fumble. They had a pick 6. So the Eagles offense back out there. Up 40-14. Just under 11 minutes to go in the ball game.
Got Holman in the backfield, but they're spread out.
Right still out there. All day to throw. Hits an out route. I think that's Knight. He's up across the 30 out to about the 32. Awful close to a 1st down.
It's night and day. You know, I mean, the confidence level of 18. I know this is now the 67th time I probably said this.
No pun intended, night and day.
But, yeah. But I mean, these are confident decisions. They're quick decisions, and the ball's out on time. It was zip.
Holman up the middle. Crosses the 35, still on his feet, and stopped just shy of the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on a 1st down carry.
Keep the clock moving. Keep the chains moving. 2nd down and short. What a performance by Smyrna, Glenn.
Yeah, complete effort. Ray takes his time. Now he's going to reset the wide out. Actually, Gway's going out.
Yeah, I think we had a uniform malfunction or something there. They sent him off.
Yep, Andre Ashley will check in. Ashley and Fretz to the bottom of your screen. Play action. Throws down in the middle of the field, and that is incomplete. A little bit behind his intended receiver that time.
Yeah, just slightly behind him. Great read, and he put it in the proper window. You can tell he's been trained fairly well as the season is going on. And since that throw was a little bit behind, it allowed Abram to get in there and knock the ball away. Intended receiver there looked to be Andre Ashley.
Yeah, it was the inside receiver in the slot.
Tell you what, Andre's name is just I keep having to correct myself to make sure I don't say Andre Haggis.
Holman, first down, run and more. He's all the way up near midfield. But I tell you what, Dover's defense shut him down pretty much in the first half, but he's just busted loose here in the second half.
Yeah, this offensive line's really gained momentum too for Smyrna. That's opening just enough windows for Holman to get through.
From the Eagle 48-yard line, new set of downs for Smyrna's offense. 9:20 to go in the game. Two receivers to top and bottom of the screen. And Holman with those colorful socks alongside Wright in the backfield. Feeds it to Holman. Holman with another jump cut. Gets to the outside, and he bangs across the 45, close to another first down.
I mean, my Lord, the quickness for a young man his size is insane. And he's got to go about 6'2", 6'3". He's got to be 220.
Yeah.
Is that a penalty marker down there, I see?
No, I think just time out to move the chains. If you see something yellow, I don't know what that
I think
is.
it's an unsportsmanlike against Dover. I mean, you can see there's.
Well, the Smyrna bench players just erupted.
And I think that's just a lot of chirping going on.
Well, here's one player coming off the field for Dover.
Yeah, it's Darden Jefferson.
And took the helmet off. And now a coach quickly comes out and gets him, and he pushes the coach away. Still waiting to see if any penalty yardage is stepped off here. I'm sure that's coming. But yet another stoppage with 8:45 to go in this one. Smyrna appearing to have this one in hand. It will be 5 straight over Dover in the series and 5 straight this season after suffering their only loss to Middletown.
And in heartbreaking fashion again. I mean, that was a heartbreaker against.
Oh yeah, right at the gun almost.
Yeah, but they bounced back. It's unsportsmanlike against Dover. But yeah, I mean, they've really seemed to have turned their season around, bounced back, and have really kind of supplemented themselves as the class right now in the state. This offense has now matched the elite level of their defense.
Look at this major step off. That's all the way down to the 13-yard line of Dover, following a 10-yard run by Holman.
Yeah.
All right, get the chain set up. Smyrna will snap it with 8:45 left in the game. Trips to the bottom of your screen. It's Carney, Fretz, and Ashley, the 3 at the bottom. I'm going to assume Knight's at the top. Yep, that's Yaya up there.
More discussion being had here.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to see is this thing get too chippy, right?
Yes.
You want to make sure these kids just finish this game out. You know, keep the trash talk to a minimum at this point. There's really no need for it. I get it, confidence, swagger. It's part of part of a lot of teams' identity nowadays. But there's a certain point to where it just becomes a nuisance. It becomes an issue. In a game like this, especially if you're Smyrna, you're winning 40-14.
Yeah.
There is zero reason to even run the risk of being thrown out of the game and being suspended next week.
You don't want to miss that game against Louisiana.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And Dover's got to be careful, too, because you got a winnable game against the William Penn program that's kind of in a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're fighting for playoff positioning.
Yeah. Even though it's not a district game, it's a 3A game, and it could affect the seeding.
Right, exactly.
When you get in that situation where you might be a 4 or a 5 seed, and it could affect whether you get a home game or not.
Right, exactly, man. Exactly.
So, yeah, both coaches need to intervene here and calm the kids down just a little bit. You understand it's Dover Senior Day, and they're on the short end now of a kind of lopsided score. So the emotions are coming out.
It's 26 unanswered by Smyrna.
Yeah.
It's been impressive.
Throw into the end zone. What a leaping catch. Is that complete?
Gosh.
That's a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh, Glenn.
And I think that's Yaya Knight.
It is.
That's his third of the game, second via the reception.
I wish the instant replay was not busted right now. We still had this going. But, wow. He just threw that up, and Knight just went up there and just completely mossed the defender. That was great coverage. I mean, that honestly was just tremendous coverage by the freshman, Chris Grady. He's a beautiful positioning.
Yeah.
He went up and attacked the football. Ymir Knight just somehow came down with it.
Let me correct myself. That's the 4th touchdown of the game. 2 receiving, 2 rushing for Ymir Knight.
Impressive.
And both of his no, the one was a run out of the earthquake, as he scored twice here in the last 2 possessions for Smyrna. 46-14. Now, here's one thing the Eagles have not been too successful with today, and that's the 2-point try. They missed the last 2. Hand off 2. And it's no good. I think it's Knight. No, it was Guay. Guay doesn't get in there. Dover stops at timeout on the field, 8:37 to go in the ball game. It's now 46-14 in favor of Smyrna. We're back after this.
I'm Chef Hari Cameron. At Grandpa Mac, pasta's our thing. We serve quality food fast that's not fast food. We make everything in-house and serve something for everyone. We're open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Follow the noodle to Grandpa Mac.
With 8:37 to go in the ball game, Smyrna has scored all the points on the board here in the second half, and it's actually 5 straight touchdowns after we were tied at 14-all at the end of one quarter. It's been an 8-yard pass to Ymir Knight. Guay passed on the Philly special to Carney for 7 and a score. A 12-yard pass to Carney, so he got 2 consecutively. A 73-yard run out of the earthquake formation by Ymir Knight, and then Knight with a great catch in the back end of the end zone.
Brian Wright, 3 touchdowns today. How about that?
Good return off to the 30-yard line. On the return is that young sophomore, Nehemiah Williams.
Future's bright here at Dover.
Oh, sure is.
I know, we thought it was going to be and it still could be, a now moment when we watched this team throughout earlier in the year. They've come across some 2 veteran teams here the last 2 weeks.
Right.
But the future's bright. You gotta keep these body language up, though. Keep the body language up right now. Right now, Smyrna is playing at an elite level on both sides of the football. And you competed with them for a quarter.
Yeah, Smyrna's making some changes, getting some starters out there. Goes Brandon West. Got some new guys on the D-line.
Whiteman's in at quarterback.
Yep, instead of Cosme. Gives right up the middle. Good hard run out across the 35 to about the 38-yard line. Kilby on first down. 8 yards for him.
Yeah, Nick Whiteman, the sophomore quarterback, in there now.
Looks like the rest of the starters are still out there, though.
Cosme got his back plates off over here.
Okay.
He's definitely done.
Whiteman throws the slant pattern and completes it up to midfield into Smyrna territory, breaking the tackle down to the 40-yard line is Tayshawn Allen.
A good quick decision there by Whiteman. And Allen, good job finding the opening in the zone. Good delivery, good first down.
Yeah, that goes for about 18 yards. So 1 for 1 for Whiteman. 7:40 in counting to go in the ball game. Parker split to the top of your screen. Cameron Jones to the bottom. Give it to Kilby, trying to get the far edge, and Smyrna right there defensively.
So quick.
Nazir Jenkins in there. Also looked like coming up from his secondary position was Kazir Lee in on the stop. 1 yard pickup.
Yeah, Lee's getting active. He's been active there tonight on the today on the defensive side of the ball.
Kilby rushed for 100 yards even last week in the loss to Sussex Central. He's over 100 again today. And he's been the bulk of Dover's offense.
It's hard to keep that young man under 100 yards. It's tough.
Whiteman back to pass. Looks down near sideline. Good tight spiral, but it's over the head of everybody. 4 Smyrna defenders and 2 Dover receivers in the vicinity.
Yeah, Whiteman trying to take a shot on the wheel route there. That's just good disciplined secondary work by Smyrna. Nobody got behind them. Look at that. They're communicating with each other. And you saw, I don't know if you've seen it there, Glenn, but Stinnett and Corey Williams gave each other a thumbs up, like, hey, good work, man. We played that beautifully. And they did.
Stops the clock with 6:40 to go in the ball game. Third down and 11. Abrams, the wide out at the bottom of your screen. Whiteman back to pass. Pressure coming from Nate Chandler. Penalty flag. We're going to have a hold. It's an incomplete pass. Smyrna had a blitzer coming through there, and he was held up. I believe that's the call made from the near side, Judge.
You're trying to do a little post-corner action over there, Glenn, aside from the penalty with Jones and Allen. He was looking for Allen on the corner, but they got kind of tangled, their feet tangled up on that play. And then, as you said, the line of scrimmage, looks like there's a hold.
Yeah. I don't know whether Smyrna will take this penalty because it would bring up 4th and 11. Now, it was a procedure call. It was not a hold. So it would have only been 5 yards. I think this is the right decision. And so it brings up 4th down and 11 at the Eagle 41-yard line. Whiteman gets the play from the sidelines. Yeah, we talked about it. Dover are only a handful of starters or seniors. They have so much coming back next year, including Cosme and Parker. Hand off to Abrams, trying to get the edge. Now he's got to cut it back. Defense was there. Yeah, way short of the first down, but a nicely designed play and something they could go to down the road.
Nice stop again by Smyrna. How about them? They seem to turn on the gas pedal here after that first quarter. Figured some things out.
Yep. Turnover on downs. I wouldn't be surprised to see quite a few Smyrna second teamers now out there offensively with this game well in hand. 46-14, 6:17 to go.
We've seen it. C.J. Lloyd, sophomore quarterback, is in the game. A couple new receivers. Phoenix Henriquez, the senior number 17, a 9th grader. Son of our own Donnell.
Yep.
He's a photographer here at 302 Delaware Live Sports.
There's a handoff from the new quarterback. Dover's defense all over the running back. That'll be a gain of amount of maybe a yard, 2nd down and 9. Smyrna just wants to get the clock running now.
It's Dior Mackey on the run, junior tailback.
Yep, C.J. Lloyd, who is the son of former Smyrna football coach and a big part of Smyrna wrestling program, Clay Lloyd.
Ah, how about that?
Which means he's the grandson of Buddy Lloyd.
And the great-grandson of?
No, I'm sorry, you got me there. That's as far as I go down the line. But Buddy, both Buddy and Clay, instrumental in the wrestling program at Smyrna High School.
Which is elite.
Yep, has been for years. There's a sack. And the sack recorded by number 52. We don't have on the roster. That's Jamar Harris, the nose tackle.
Nice work by Harris, busting through, and you don't want the Smyrna offense to move this ball any further at this point.
Nope.
You want to stop here, and on a high note.
Third down and long, under 5 minutes to go, clock running. Hey, you know, Smyrna might have to punt. It would be their first one of the night. That pass is either caught and down immediately because the receiver was on his knees, or it's incomplete.
I think they're calling that one incomplete. And there you go. There's the proof of how difficult that throw is that Brian Wright has been making.
Yeah.
Throwing it from, hash mark across the field like that.
And into that wind.
Into the wind, yeah.
Fourth down and 17. Well, maybe we won't see the first Smyrna punt of the game.
He's going to let this tick down and maybe take a timeout. You see the coaching staff huddled up over there.
Yeah. Head coach Mike Judy right with him. Made their decision. They're going to call a timeout. We'll step aside with them. 4:47 to go in this contest. We'll be back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris. I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed.
Well, it looks like Brian Wright's day is done with the substitutes in there, so he falls just shy of a 200 passing day, 200 yards. We've got him 19 out of 25, 3 touchdowns, and 199 yards.
I mean, what an evolution.
Ymir Knight ends up rushing for, at this point, he has 84 yards. I'm sure he's done for the day. 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns.
A lot of great performances by Smyrna.
120 yards rushing by Holman. Yeah, you're right. They were clicking on all cylinders today. Doing most of the damage in the first half with the passing game, and then the second half on the ground game. Legal substitution on the Eagles. That'll back them up.
Another penalty.
There's yet another one, yep.
This may be a sportsman like on the sidelines.
You gotta love Eric Torbert, the PA announcer here at Dover High. He goes, there's a penalty a little bit later, and there's another penalty.
Yep. Chirping on the sidelines.
As if to say, come on, man. I got places to be. This game started at noon. It's now 2 hours and 45 minutes old.
Still about 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, on the game clock. Let's see.
Let's get the robo-umps and what do they call? What do they do in the baseball? Eliminate the shift.
Yes.
Get the pitch clock going here. We got to shorten the games.
Fourth down and 30 for Smyrna.
4th and Trolley Square.
And it's a punt, the first punt of the day. That's Gway. Dover fields it inside the Smyrna 40. And the return man will be driven out of bounds. Inside the Smyrna 35-yard line, Dover will bring the offense back out.
Try and get some momentum going.
Yeah, you got several choices for our first aid ortho player of the game, don't we? Brian Wright, Holman, Ymir Knight. And even you could go as far as saying Kilby for Dover.
You could. Yeah, he's been great as well.
There's 4 candidates. Cosme had a pretty good game running the ball. Had that 54-yarder in the first half. Took a couple sacks, though. in the second half will drive that yardage back a little. Whiteman stays in at quarterback, gives it to number 12, who shakes off the defender, and will go down at the Smyrna 25-yard line.
I believe that is. Oh, no, we don't have that, do we? Oh, yeah.
That's it. That is Shamik Morris.
There he is.
We've got him on our starter board, but
freshman.
Yeah, he's not on the Dover website.
25.
At least not with the correct number.
He's 25. Well, he was 25.
No, 25 is Justin Carreras.
Oh, he's 30.
He's 20.
He's 30.
Shamik is 30 on the website roster, but he is actually number 12.
Sorry there, Shamik.
Whiteman, nice pass, looking for Parker. Parker caught it. It was deflected, and he made the catch. And there's Mr. Parker. We see him with 3:50 to go in the game.
Beautiful throw by Whiteman. I mean, that's a good 30-yard,
That's a good tight
35-yard
ball.
in the air. Parker goes up and makes an acrobatic catch. What a job.
So with just under 4 minutes to go in the game, Dover snapped that Smyrna scoring streak of 5 straight touchdowns. Now Yoder in to try to add another point to Dover's total. Waiting snap from center. Kick on the way. It's good. And we're going to keep it right here as the score is now 46-21. And there's that Jonathan Parker we've been looking for.
Tell you what, man, beautiful throw, and Parker to make that catch off the deflection. Well done. Well done.
Nice concentration by Parker, too, because the Smyrna D-back actually got a hand on that and partially deflected it, but he kept his eyes right on the ball and managed to get both feet in bounds. The official down there kept waiting to watch him roll over to see if he controlled the ball.
Right.
Boy, a lot of points here today. Who would have thought we'd come into this game with these two?
67 total.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
It's been a fall one, Glenn. I think that's good for Dover. Dover needed that.
Yes.
They needed that touchdown right there.
Like I say, shot in the arm. You got to have something positive going into practice this week. And you've got a big game coming up with William Penn. Because you're after this loss today, you're going to be 5-3. That guarantees you a winning record.
Yep.
And then you got the last game up at Abyssinia against Louisiana. Anything can happen in that.
Anything can happen in that is right, Glenn.
Smyrna next week, they will get those to Louisiana themselves. Unless our Super 7 top 7 changes, that will be number 1 Smyrna against number 3 Louisiana. Yoder's kick, squib kick, onside attempt, bounces out of bounds.
That's the kind of hop you want to see.
Yep.
That's the kind of hop you want.
Yeah, it took a perfect hop over one of the up special teamers for Smyrna at midfield. But it bounced so high it just went out of bounds, drawing the penalty. And now Smyrna, they'll take it where it went out. Because you have 3 options. You take it at the 35, make them re-kick 5 yards back, or you can take it where it goes out of bounds. They're certainly going to take it there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it, man. Get your offense back out on the field. Get these young guys some work, some game experience. This is a statement by Smyrna. Big-time statement.
So the Eagles have the ball
You know,
just across midfield.
Last week I picked against them with Mergenthaler. And Twitter Phil, the Smyrna super fan, he made sure I heard about it on his platform of choice, Twitter. And last week I said statement made. Well, this is another one made here by Smyrna today.
Ball carrier number 22 for the Eagles. That's Dior Mackey, the junior, and he got about 7 yards. You know, that team they played, I'll get to that after this play. Mergenthaler, huge defensive players. There was a picture on Twitter, and like I say, after this play, I'll get to that. Same guy, and he's got the first down. That'll move the chains. There's a picture on Twitter of Smyrna's Markel Holman running the ball and this big number 94 behind him. Markel's not a little guy, right? 94 dwarfed him. He was 6'6", 315 pounds. And I heard from Smyrna fans that he wasn't the only one. They would take him out and bring in somebody who was 6'6", 295. Mergenthaler was huge, and they are a very good team in Baltimore County.
Yes, they are.
And Smyrna put a 42-0 on them before they scored the final 20 points of the game. Straight ahead give again. Smyrna just keeping it on the ground, getting positive yardage this time with the non-starters, and keeping that clock running. 2.5 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah, they're looking good.
C.J. Floyd, the quarterback now. Dior Mackey, the junior, he's the running back. C.J. gives the play to the line. Read option. Gives it off to Mackey. Shirt tail tackle made. But he got the first down, and they'll move the chains again.
Yeah, Abrams comes up, makes the tackle there, takes the legs out.
And it looks like things have calmed down as far as the chippiness out on the field now.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to see.
Big win for Smyrna. Big win for them.
It'll be the 5th straight against Dover in the series. And he's going to pass out in the far flat. Completes the pass and running up there, making a real nice stop for Dover's Nehemiah Williams.
It was Dylan Oakley, freshman receiver.
Oh, was it?
On the catch.
Yep. Nehemiah on the stop. Second down at 12. We're down to a minute and a half of counting to go in this one. Once again, our game of the week next week will be at Smyrna for homecoming as the #1 Eagles take on the 3rd-ranked Salesianum Sows. That should be a good one.
Should be a real good one, Glenn. I mean, Salesianum's hot. 2 of the hottest teams in the state taking on each other right now.
Yeah. C.J. Lloyd takes a snap. Read option again. Hands it off to Mackey. Fights for yards. He made up what they lost on the previous play. It's going to be 3rd and long. As we're under a minute to go. The Dover Senators next week, we mentioned they'll be on the road for the final 2 regular season games for them at William Penn next Saturday to take on the Colonials.
Winnable game for them there.
Yes.
For sure. And like you said, playoff implications, they're going to need that victory. Ensure a winning record and
seeding.
A big-time matchup in that final game of their season against Louisiana.
Smyrna with a classy move there. C.J. Lloyd just takes the snap in the gun, comes down on a knee, and that'll be it. Smyrna will not have to hike it again. So the final here on Senior Day at Dover High between #1 Smyrna and #5 Dover goes to the top-ranked Eagles by a final of 46-21. Pat and I will be back to wrap this thing up on the postgame show after these messages.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, It's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We loved ours.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon.
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes. Whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
Back here on the postgame show, the first state orthopedic game of the week, Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Ariantes. 14-14 at the end of one quarter, 28-14 Smyrna at the half. Smyrna scored 2 touchdowns in the third quarter, 12-yard touchdown pass from Brian Wright to Carney, and then a 73-yard touchdown run out of the earthquake formation by Ymir Knight. Both conversion attempts failed. At the end of 3 quarters, it was 40-14 Smyrna, who then scored the first time in the fourth quarter on another right pass to Ymir Knight for 13 yards and a score. Again, the conversion failed. 46-14, and Dover scores just under 4 minutes to go on a real nice pass from the backup quarterback, Nicholas Whiteman, the sophomore, to Jonathan Parker for 25 yards, and that closed out the scoring at 46-21. Let me correct myself. That 12-yard pass to, no, that was from Brian Wright, so he had 2 touchdown passes in the second half. Want to look up some final numbers here for you. Parker rushed for 9 yards. Kilby unofficially for 142. 67 from Cosman. He got 54 of that on 1 run in the first half. Unofficially 218 total rushing yards for Dover, but they could not get too much going in the passing game. For Smyrna, great balance. They rushed for a team total of 235, and they passed for almost the same amount. 122 yards for Holman, 84 yards for Knight, 20 yards for the kid that came in at the end, Dior Mackey. And then Wright passed 19 out of 25 for 200 yards, 3 scores. And, oh, yeah, Josh Guay also had a touchdown pass out of the Philly special of 7 yards to Carney. those were all the numbers. A lot of candidates there for our First Aid Ortho Player of the Game. But, Pat, who are we going to give it to?
Yeah, a ton of great candidates there. I tell you, I said it about 87 times during the broadcast. I'm saying 88 here. Brian Wright's development has been absolutely spectacular, and today is arguably the best game of his season so far. So he's going to be our player of the game. 19 to 25 passing. That's like, if I'm not mistaken, that's like 66% completion percentage, which is unheard of, really, at this level a lot of times.
Yeah.
200 yards passing and 3 touchdowns through the air. He was in control. He was in command. He was on target and on time, finding the open receivers. That's the difference maker right here for Smyrna. They've always been a run-heavy team. We knew that they had a great running game. They've now established this passing game to become one of the most dynamic offenses in the state. So Brian Wright is our player of the game.
I think deservedly so, and he made some tough passes.
Yes, he did.
He put touch passes on some of those middle patterns, just got it over the head of defenders.
Yeah.
He zipped it on the out route. You're right, he did a great job, and it's been really, really special watching his progression. All right, Game of the Week has been brought to you by First Aid Orthopedics. First Aid Ortho has 29 physicians at 16 locations, providing both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, and they are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. Serving as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local rec and competitive leagues. Their docs are readily available to all the local emergency departments, medical aid, and urgent care centers for consult and treatment. You can call them at 302-322-3400 or visit them online at firstaidortho.com. Be sure to mention you saw their ad right here on Delaware Live. Pat, any final thoughts on this one before we shut her down?
Smyrna's making it. They're making a statement out here. They are making a statement here in recent weeks. They're a team to keep an eye on. You know, Dover, they got a chance to get into the playoffs and you know, maybe make some noise in the middle of the pack there. So, you know, season's not over yet. You gotta let this one go and look to move ahead if you're the Senators. But I can't help but be extremely impressed with what I'm seeing from Smyrna right now.
All right, let's get some final scores for you. Middletown edges St. George's 20-14. That was a close one. This was not a close one. Concord 51, Delcastle 16. Conrad 46, Dickinson 16. Archmere 38, Cesar Rodney nothing. And in the third quarter, Salesiana with a 31-0 lead over William Penn. We'll see the Sows next week. Join our crew Wednesday night from Christiana Buffalo Wild Wings for our weekly Delaware Sports Live show. Next week, the Central crew will have Salesiana and Smyrna for the Eagles homecoming. We want to thank coaches Mike Judy and Chip Knapp and athletic director Kevin Turner here at Dover, and also assistance from the public address announcer Eric Torbert. Their assistance is greatly appreciated on our live stream. For Nick Halliday and my broadcast partner Pat Carriantes, I'm Glenn Frazier. Final once again was Smyrna on top of Dover by a final of 46-21. Have a great weekend, everybody, and go Phils!
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.